Showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up Oscar!
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world, but one thing's for sure, you need a PC you can rely on. Whether it's for school, gaming, or whatever your next chapter holds, Lenovo.com has the tech to help you succeed. Shop PCs right now at Lenovo.com during their back-to-school sale, where students can save more when they sign up for a Lenovo education account. Free shipping, easy returns, flexible financing. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense. Use Thrive and protect your business.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
It is Travis Rogers. It is DeMarco Farr. Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Mornings 9 to noon right here on 710. And here we go. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch. First pitch. As Craig Bergman joins the fellas to talk all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Nothing else. Hear first pitch every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 9:30 as we bring you all that baseball talk you love. First thing in your day. Live from LA Live on 710 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app. And watch it on YouTube Live at ESPN Los Angeles. The Travis and DeMarco Show and First Pitch with Craig Bergman, made possible by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Right now.
Yay! Come on, don't you lose that fire.
Where is my sound? I need that because
are you panicking?
Not quite, but I just want to know where the button is.
Oh, are you there?
I want to dust it off. I want to make sure it works.
You're battening all the hatches?
Yeah,
I like it.
We're going to do a fire drill just to make sure that we know where the exits are.
We need to be prepared.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
that. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
How you guys feeling this morning?
Good. Excellent. Fun. Great. I'm cutting people.
Who are you
that
cutting?
Sucks. Well, just making, you're cutting, you're
Oh,
making
you're
your
trimming the roster.
Yeah, I'm trimming the roster. I'm
I
cutting people, like, hypothetically. That sucks.
Thought you were out in the streets with a blade
No,
or
I
something.
didn't mean that way. No, I didn't mean that way. I'm just, you're starting to pare down your roster.
Or like people in your life, you're like, oh, no, you don't do enough for me.
Not
You're
doing that.
Trim the fat.
Trim the fat.
No,
right.
this is always the hard part. But yeah, so no,
Not that.
No,
Not that.
we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But no. I hope you didn't lose the fire. I hope you're like, justifiably mad about what you saw out of the Dodgers.
Yeah, it was pretty gross last night. I was thinking about you a little bit yesterday while I was listening to the Dodger game because I did something that I don't do very often, but I did it yesterday. I took my walk late, very late, like after 8 o'clock, and it was mostly dark by the time I started. And once I was about 20 minutes in, it was full dark. And you walk in the dark every day.
Yes, I do.
I start seeing things around every corner.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Behind every tree, between every car, I'm like, what was that? Where's it going? I'm thinking mountain lions, coyotes, I'm pretty sure I was going to get snatched.
I'm going to talk you out of the headlight. You know the headlight thing I was wearing the other day?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you walk at night, some people have those headlights you put on top of your
Yeah, I
forehead.
did not do that.
It scares you like even more because when you think you see things, there's shadows.
That's
and it's
what
you
I
doing
was
it.
seeing the shadows
Right,
too. But
right,
it was 8:45 in a nice neighborhood. I'm
You
like,
get familiar with it.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah,
but I
nothing's
don't
happening to you.
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, no,
You never
Greg,
know, man.
I
Look.
might be somebody's ultimate prize.
Yes.
You have no idea.
Yes, you are the ultimate
They've
prize.
been hunting me for months, and finally I came out after dark, and that's when they go.
I forgot that you're terrified of being snatched.
Of course.
Why are you not? You're a much easier target than I am.
I am a much easier target. You're tall and built. Like, that shouldn't be somebody. Like, you're not going to get snatched.
But what if exactly what they want is what he has?
Yes. They got chloroform and 3 guys in a blacked out van.
Hey,
there you go.
excuse me,
Right.
sir. Can you help me load this couch into the back of the van?
Gone.
It could happen.
No one's going after you, too.
It
Let's
could
just
happen.
say that.
You never know. We want to be prepared.
Yeah.
And so I was listening to a great deal. I listened to like the 4th through the middle of the 7th inning during my walk, and that's when you just started to realize, tonight's not the night that it's going to turn around.
No.
Tonight is not the night where they're going to start to look like the baseball team that we thought they were going to be coming into the season. It's another night of them stepping on their own foot, them not pitching well out of the bullpen, them not getting the big hit when a big hit will go a long way. It was another night of the same old stuff again.
Over and over and over again. It's the same thing. And you've been saying this over and over, Trav, where that's, maybe this is just who they are. And I've been very adamant that they're not, that there's things that are coming, that the offense is getting better, that the pitching staff is now healthy, and they're going to go deeper into games. That'll help the bullpen. By Muncy coming back, that helps the defense, all those different things. Last night was the first time that I was like, maybe this is just who they are. I need to see what they do this weekend against the Padres and then the next weekend against the Padres. But as of right now, I don't know that it's going to get better, and I don't see how it does, especially in the bullpen.
They're incorrigible.
Because of the bullpen. Because who are you going to put in the ninth inning?
Yes, I have no idea. It's you. You put Vezina in my head. I don't know why you were at him a while back.
So he was the best reliever on the team at the time because Trinan was injured. Everybody was injured. You had to put somebody back there.
Right.
And Vezina seemed like the best place because he was the best one.
He seems tired.
He was the hottest.
He was the hottest, but he belongs in the 6th and 7th inning. He is not a closer. That's the whole difference between being a closer and being a middle reliever. And he is a middle reliever. But who else do you want to put back there?
That's the problem.
What else can you put
there?
Back
You
there?
go. That is the problem.
No.
None of
Trinan,
them.
no.
There's no name you're going to throw out there that's a yes.
Nothing.
They're all a.
Dryer,
I don't know.
No.
You have a team that can't close.
You have a team that not only can't close, they can't get to the closing.
So what do you do if you can't close?
Well,
I know. We figured out the problem. What do you do?
Here you go.
Yeah.
I want to read this quote for you. I think we have a very legitimate chance to have the most talented pitching staff in October we've ever had. First, we have to qualify for October. If we're fortunate enough to do that, I think we'll have arguably our most talented pitching staff that we've ever had with some really good pitchers left off. It's what I'm anticipating.
Thanks.
That's Andrew Friedman.
Yes.
That was that in the beginning of the season?
That was yesterday.
So I still agree with that.
I don't. I don't.
If he's saying that basically everybody's healthy, so that means that Kopech
help is coming.
That means Kopech, Scott, Yates, Gratterall, everybody else that could possibly be. Trinan's back to who he's supposed to be. Everybody is healthy. You do have the most talented pitching staff. That's including your 1 through 4. That is
so everybody that has been hurt will be healthy, and everybody that's been bad will be good.
Well, that's what he's. I'm saying that's what he's saying.
That's asking quite a bit.
That's what he's saying. And
but I want to say that again.
Talented doesn't mean they're going to be the best. They have the most talented pitching staff in baseball if everybody's healthy.
Everybody that's hurt will be healthy, and everybody that's bad will be good. Okay, that sounds great. Would you get on an airplane if that was the thing? If they said, yeah, this plane has been awful, but we expect it to be good today.
And
by the way, this pilot keeps hitting things on his way to his destination, but I don't think he's going to do it today.
He only lost 1 engine last time.
Yeah.
They'll get better
That's what
time.
I mean. It's like I understand that if you went to Baseball Reference and looked at these things, that historically maybe, but that we're not playing history. We're playing today. We're playing for the moment. We're playing right now, and they're incredibly shorthanded in the bullpen because, to your point, Greg, and there isn't hey, why didn't they go to this guy? There is no this guy.
Nothing.
They're all struggling.
Beef
right
Stew's
now.
already hurt.
He's down. By the way, but here's the thing.
Already.
He's faced 20 guys as a Dodger.
Yes.
He's faced 20 hitters. Guess how many have gotten on base?
How many?
9.
Yeah, I was going to say 9 or 10.
9. So half the people he faces get on base.
Okay.
There was one time where they put him
Not
up against a
laughing at
bunch of lefties, and he gets righties out. It's
Still, if one out of every 2 guys comes up to bat against you and is reaching base, that's not a great. Now, he's got inflammation.
What's your plan? What's your thought? How do you get out of this? Like, how do you have a team that can't close? What do you do?
Now you're asking the right question. So I don't know is the short answer. I think you got to maybe try some things that you would not have tried otherwise.
Yes.
I think that you're going to have to maybe do a thing or two that maybe you don't want to do, which is maybe you got to try a Robleski in a role like this. Yep. Maybe you got to try, assuming health, a Roki Sasaki in some of these roles. You're gonna have to do some things that you don't want to do because there are no better options.
Would you ruin him if you used him as a closer? Or
I don't think you ruin him, but I don't think it's going to. I would not do it if you didn't have to do it.
Right.
But you might have
if
to
you
do
had
it.
to, okay.
Yeah.
You have to make moves. But overall, though, try to talk about it a little bit yesterday, but this is why I was so upset after the trade deadline, because they didn't go out and get the pieces that they needed to go get. They didn't go out and get a closer like Johan Duran and use up the minor league system. You have one of the top 5 minor league systems in all of baseball. All of these dudes are blocked. They're not coming up here anytime soon. They may be able to get to the outfield because of Conforto, but that's it. But everybody else blocked in every single position. So not going out and using some of that capital for a closer that I know they cost a lot. To your point, Travis, I know you love that point. You still go out and get it because you don't have
they
get
cost
a chance
a lot,
to win.
and there's no guarantee that they're going to pitch well. It's a double risk. Now, they may be great. You know.
Look at Johan Duran. He's been great.
He's been good, and that's why I think what they were hoping for with Brock Stewart was hoping for a similar situation that they had like with Michael Kopech last year that did not cost a lot, that you could go over and
look what I found,
and take a guy that was kind of like maybe yes, maybe no, and make him a definite yes. That hasn't happened here. I'll tell you who I'd be. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it today because he pitched a decent amount last night, but a guy you have to take a look at is Engardo Henriquez. He was terrific. He was the one guy in the bullpen last night that looked highly competent, highly capable. He went in there 102. Like he was just blowing guys away, but he's super green.
Super young.
He's super young. He has a tendency to lose the strike zone at times, which, as you saw last night with Vezia and Kasperius, like that's the kiss of death.
Yeah.
If you walk guys, now I don't have to do anything other than just put the ball in play, and you're going to lose, which is what the Angels did.
I don't know, boys. There's a lot of holes in this boat.
There's
a lot of holes in this Dodger boat.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know if you can put them all or you can plug them all.
If they go and just get swept by the Padres and they look terrible, it's going to be the other way. It's sound the alarms time, the way that Travis was playing that alarm. The fire drill is right now. If they lose this over the weekend, this is bad.
You mean like the bottom's going to fall out, or it already did?
I don't. This is the low watermark for this group of players. I really don't, because look, here are some numbers.
Close there, man.
Right? they are 12-20 since July 4th. Ooh. There are 4 teams that have been worse than that since then. You ready for the list?
Yeah.
It's the Colorado Rockies, the Washington Nationals, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Atlanta Braves.
So you're one of the worst teams in baseball after the break.
Yes.
They've been nothing but a 500 team since like May.
They're deeply, deeply flawed. Now, what you said about the Padres, Greg, and we can come back and talk about this coming up in a second.
How do you explain the first half success then?
But it really wasn't that successful.
It wasn't.
That's what's misleading. They got off to a great start.
You were 9 games up. At one point.
They were. But that was because the other teams were kind of backing up more than they were running away.
They were
normal. It was the
one
stretch of period where they're playing the White Sox, the Rockies, and the Royals. The Royals are the only team in there that's even kind of sort of mediocre. So they got fat on some easy marks, but they're not even doing that anymore.
But they also did it against the Padres, Giants, Padres. They won 3 series against division rivals, and that pushed them back. Because they took 2 or 3 from the Padres, and they took 2 or 3 from the Giants, and they took 3 or 4 from the Padres after that. So they're 5-2 against the Padres, and that pushed that whole thing back. That's why I need to see what happens against the Padres this weekend. If they continue that,
I see the switch flip theory.
Yeah.
Is still alive.
Well,
I still think that's
it
the
may
thing
not
with
even
this
be alive,
group.
DeMarco. It may be their only hope.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
But that would explain it.
Yeah,
coming off a World Series.
It has been really weird, and like you were saying about Greg, we can come back and talk about this coming up in a second. I think anything if they played when they play the Padres this weekend, if they swept them, I wouldn't be knock me over with a feather. If they got swept, I wouldn't be knock me over with a feather. They've entered that phase of this team this season where I don't know what to expect
if
night
they
to
get
night.
swept by the Padres, they have no fang.
They have no what?
Fang.
Oh, yeah.
There's no fang.
Yeah.
That's what if you get swept, yes. I can see losing the series, but getting swept. No, you have no fang.
They're about to get swept by the
series.
Angels.
Yeah.
On the
that
heels,
I can almost see.
On the heels of losing 2 out of 3 to a Cardinals team that's not very
but that
good.
I can almost see there's no heat there. This is heat. This is a team that's
There
behind
should
you.
be some heat, but
they're tied now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
We keep waiting for them to, like, okay, you got our attention now. Well, that should have happened by now, and it hasn't. So the fang, the heat, I'm with you. You're right, but they haven't shown any of that.
And at some point, right in this game tonight, Shohei's pitching. He's only going to go 4 innings. So you have to go into your bullpen through 5 through 9. So who knows if
that's
that
what
holds?
you meant when you said do something different.
Yeah.
As far as pitching, I
Well,
thought
Robleski's going to back up Shohei.
take
That's
the
usually
handcuffs
what it
off
is.
Shohei then.
Not yet.
Nope, can't do it.
Not yet.
If not, okay.
Yeah, not yet.
Can't do
But
it.
we're getting closer.
We're sinking.
I know.
Yeah, what
I
are we
know.
saving it for?
But we're sinking slowly. We can still get the lifeboats into the water at this point. It's not, the water hasn't come over the top of the deck yet.
Break the glass.
It's coming there.
Who wants mango? Who wants lemon? Who wants lime?
What do you want?
I
I'll
have no
do the
preference.
mango.
I like them all.
Mango.
I'll do the mango. Yes.
Here's
Since
lime.
I can't cut one at home.
You
just shook up,
I
though.
was not trying to do that.
I should have let it hit, and then ESPN would have to buy me a new computer.
I think I would have had to buy you a new computer. All thanks to Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else.
All right, the Freeway Series wraps up today. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water and ESPN LA are hosting the Ultimate Watch Party tonight at Clearman's Galley, San Gabriel at 6 o'clock. Greg will be there. All of his pals will be there. So grab your gear, hang with the crew, and enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series Watch Party tonight. Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball.
Never bad.
What happens today? Coming up next is Travis DeMarco. Greg's here too, 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. More of first pitch next on 710.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright red hair.
And partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Oral, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hey, it's Travis. Join us as we broadcast live on Thursday, August 14th from 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. All-star catcher and World Series champion Will Smith. Come and meet one of baseball's top catchers and best clutch hitters. Plus, Oral Hershiser hosting special guests Kirsten Watson and Steven Nelson. Giveaways and the amazing art of Dave Hobrecht. Purchase your tickets to meet Will Smith at legendsattic.com. We will see you Thursday, August 14th at Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics.
Hey, soccer fans, want to be at the biggest match of the season? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you the chance to win 2 tickets, plus flights and hotel to the final match of the season. Feel the roar of the crowd, the energy of every goal, and see who will raise the cup live and in person. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinale. The perfect game day wine. Enter today at soccerdreamticket.com.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and let's talk about Prize Picks because it's football season. Preseason underway. College football is here. Let's all get together and play Prize Picks. I'm excited about the season. What's going to happen to Aaron Rodgers? Is Josh Allen going to continue to produce? What about Joe Burrow? Prize Picks is the simple play. It's so easy. All you do is you pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in and win up to 2,000 times your money. And you don't have to get them all right because Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hurt. So let's all do this together. Okay, here we go. Download the Prize Picks app and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. We're all going to have a great season together. Prize Picks, run your game.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater First Pitch with Greg Bergman, talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, nothing else. Let's get back to First Pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
Kind of.
You're a jerk, Jorge. You know that? I see you.
Listening to the imaging right there about, we're talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. They're actually true because they played each other last night. And I want to use this as an
6
example.
in a row.
I know. It's ugly. The Angels are playing better than the Dodgers. And I want to use this as an example of both. Like the Angels, when they need to get something done, they get it done. They move a runner over, they get the runner in, they do these sorts of things. And the Dodgers, when they have an opportunity to not shoot themselves in the foot, have failed in that. And I think both of these things came true in the exact same play, the triple play.
Yeah.
This was incredibly bad luck on behalf of the Dodgers, where you have first and second, nobody out, and the meat of your order coming up. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman waiting to come up.
Yeah.
This is our chance to put up a 3 or a 4 spot and really do
crooked
this.
number.
And a crooked number. And Ohtani hits the ball reasonably hard. And Neto just happens to be positioned perfectly.
Right in the middle.
So Neto makes a play. Rojas is dead. There's nothing he can do. He didn't do anything wrong. Rojas is just
trying to get back. He was close.
He's in no man's land.
Yeah.
Neto steps on the bag.
Bang, bang.
Here's what I need one of you guys to try to explain to me. Dalton Rushing is a catcher, which by definition means he probably doesn't run very well. There is a runner ahead of him. There is a rule that you hear starting in, I don't know, T-ball that says make sure a line drive is through before you go. Where was he going? Where exactly was he headed? Because the one scenario where maybe if there's nobody on second base, you're thinking, I'm going to try to go first to third on a hit to center field. You're the catcher. You're not making it. You're not Shohei Ohtani. Nope. You're not going first to third there. And so even if the base were open, it's a bad decision. The base wasn't open. Where are you going? And this is the thing that just makes me pound my head. Like you were unlucky that Ohtani hit it right at a guy and got that's just bad luck. But then there's bad play on the back end of it at the same time. And instead of having 2 out and a runner on first base, at least Mookie's coming up. We got a chance with Mookie.
I would ask this one question. You said he's kind of slow, right?
He's the catcher, so
kind of slow.
He's not fast.
He's a big dude, big lower half. I get it. Maybe he's trying to get a jump. If it was a fast dude, then I'd be more mad. Like, you don't have to get
But there's nowhere to go. Like,
I know.
My point is...
And Shohei's behind you, and he can run.
He could have... There's nowhere to go.
Right.
The ball has to be down in the outfield, and you can literally walk to second base. Yep. Because they're not going to throw you out. You don't have to get a jump.
If that gets through, just follow me. If that gets through, I'm assuming that's a 2-bagger for Shohei. So
it's probably at the center fielder. It's probably a single.
It's probably a
Just
single.
Yeah. Okay.
And also,
moving up one, bang, bang.
And then you have Rojas on second, who's not very fast either.
Right.
He's not turning the corner from third to home.
I think
go.
Just a
It was
slow
right
dude.
up the middle.
Right,
So it would
right.
have gone right to the center fielder.
But a hell of a play.
It was a great play.
A hell of
no,
a
no,
play.
It was
bang,
again,
bang, out. I've never seen that.
Neto's a really good player, and he
Yes.
made a great play. And can credit to him for making a nice play. It should have been a double play.
Yeah.
It should not have been a triple play.
Correct.
It should have been one of those, oh, God, we can't catch a break, as opposed to, oh, God, we can't catch a break. And what the hell is he doing?
Right.
And that's what they got. And it was just one of those, golly, what are we doing out there?
This is the little mistakes that we've been talking about for the last month and a half, 2 months. These little teeny mistakes that are rookie mistakes, and that's why you have Dalton Rushing, rookie. It's him making those little mistakes, or Alex Freeland making little mistakes, or whoever it happens to be making little mistakes. It could be Mookie, it could be Freddie, whoever it is. Little mistakes are happening that's causing runs, causing issues, and because of that, it's another reason why this team is losing consistently right
That's
now.
the biggest hole in the boat.
Oh, I don't
the
think that's
bullpen, I think you could figure something out. That's just a matter of manipulation. This right here is the biggest hole in your minnow. Seriously, mistakes and mistakes and mistakes, because it doesn't seem like you're straightening this out. It seems like you're getting worse.
You win clean, you lose with mistakes.
Yes.
And they did it last year. That's how they won the World Series last year, not making mistakes and taking advantage of other teams' mistakes.
By the way, reveling in other teams' mistakes and pointing out the fact that
Joe Kelly, I think that's the face of your issue. See, you angered the baseball guys by doing that and laughing at the Yankees. And guess what? You become another version of them.
It was both of them.
Yeah. Joe Kelly's not here.
It was.
I love Joe.
Well,
Kelly.
speaking of Chris Taylor.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No. Just I got a question for the room. Would you rather have Chris Taylor in left field right now than Michael Conforto? I'm genuinely asking.
I'm not joking you, and I'm not being hyperbolic. 1,000%.
I think so too.
I would much
funny?
rather have.
I think
Chris
so
Taylor.
too. I'm curious as to why, because I have a very specific reason why.
I've seen him actually make plays before.
Exactly right.
I've seen him make big
exactly
plays for this team. He's made big catches in the outfield, diving against the Brewers. He's hit big home runs against, St. Louis? That he hit a big home run against St. Louis. I've seen him do things in the postseason that have helped the Dodgers win games. Michael Conforto has done nothing but lose games for this team. He does nothing but strike out. He doesn't ground into double plays. He is the worst batting average player that qualifies in all of Major League Baseball by 20 points.
Yeah.
It's not close. This man is the worst Dodger and worst player in Major League Baseball. He doesn't hit. He doesn't field. He doesn't pinch run. He doesn't pinch hit. You can't put him as a defensive replacement. He does absolutely zero for this team, and I don't know why he's here anymore.
I thought the answer was going to be anybody but Conforto. That was the question. When you asked that, I thought he was going to go off. Why? Okay. Because it's not him.
that could be the reason.
And sport take cracks me up. If you actually met Conforto, what would you say to him?
Well, he's just, I hate him on the field, not as a person. I don't know what he's like as a person.
What would you say
to
him?
What's going on? I mean, or I just ignore him because
What would you say to him? Like right now.
Hi,
you've met
how
the
are
guy.
you?
I don't understand the question.
Like if you
would I see him in the grocery store and go yell at him for striking out?
Not yell at him.
No,
What would you say to him?
Nothing.
Like, you wouldn't say anything to him? You wouldn't ask about it? Nothing?
What am I going to ask? Dude,
hey, why do you suck?
Yeah, I mean, what's the question?
I don't know. I'm just if you actually bumped into the dude at like the dog park, what would you actually say to
roll
Michael
my eyes
Conforto?
and keep walking.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, right.
That's what I mean. Okay, that's how bad he's been playing.
Like
they don't even want to talk to you.
It's here's silver lining maybe, and me. This is maybe me trying to read the tea leaves a little bit here. The Dodger pregame show yesterday on television went at him pretty good. That was different
Good.
That was
go after him.
That was one of those. Oh, okay. Like and I don't know anything. Just I've watched a lot of pregame shows, and I know how these things run. That the partners and the broadcasters and the teams and all these things, they get along and they know what's up, right? So when all of a sudden it is that's not good enough, that can't be on the postseason roster, something needs to change. There is something in the air.
Something's up.
It just felt like it was, to me at least, and maybe I just wanted to hear it. Maybe I'm hearing things. I don't think I was. It was one of those, oh, they're getting ready to do something.
Yeah.
Because it just felt like we can't do this anymore. And I said yesterday, he's not the only. By the way, Teoscar Hernandez is having a bad season.
He had a couple hits yesterday. He had a couple RBIs.
He also had a couple of bad at-bats and big moments.
He has a lot of bad
at-bats. He has equity, though.
Big moments.
And he does.
He has equity.
And he does.
Yes.
But he's also like, I'll get into some numbers with him later that are like, whoa. And I'm glad they re-signed him.
Yeah.
I thought that he was worthy of being re-signed and all that stuff. But he's one of many things that hasn't gone well. But Conforto has been so bad that he kind of gives air cover to the other guys that have been struggling a little bit. And I'm not so sure that, literally, to your point, DeMarco, anybody else out there at this point is a better option.
I don't think you could hold it in. I think if you saw him at the dog park, you would say, you are the worst baseball player I ever saw in my life.
I'm not
I love you as a human, but you stink.
I'll ask him for a selfie.
Right. Can I have a selfie?
I wouldn't.
You stink.
Definitely wouldn't do that. But Teo's going to move over to left field at some point because that's where he belongs. And for the most part, look, just put somebody there instead. I would try out Alex Call a little bit more. I would try out, and when Edmund comes back, then you can put Teo over there.
Hike helps too.
Hike helps there.
Kim helps. Like they're missing three guys that would make it much easier to take him off the field.
Go look at Josue DePaula. Go look at Ryan Ward.
Anybody.
Anybody. Ryan Ward, by the way, like I understand he does not play good defense, but neither does Conforto. So Ryan Ward is not a good defensive player, but he's in AAA. He's destroying baseballs. He has like 110 RBIs and like 36 or 7 home runs. The guy is actually hitting very well.
Did I see Mookie go
and he's like 27 years old.
For a minute? Did I see Mookie?
Yeah, he did a couple nights ago.
Did they tease
Teo
us
was
with
on
that?
the bench.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. It happened.
And he made 2 mistakes at shortstop last night that were like, what the heck is going on?
I'm with you. At this point, things need to change. Put him in right field. Change things out. Like just change it all. Change it all.
They need to change a lot of things. And the first thing, and DeMarco, you said it, is they need to clean blank up. The things that are easy, let's make them easy. The things that are easy, like freeze on a line drive with less than 2 outs, let's do that. Throw to the right base, let's do that. Be lined up properly for a cutoff play at the plate, let's do that. Let's know that we're not doing an underhand feed when it should be an overhand feed. Let's do that.
Let's do the little things.
Let's do the things that are. This isn't a, hey, that guy throws 105 miles an hour and I can't hit it. Okay, that's baseball. Freeze on a line drive with less than 2 outs is not complicated.
That's the stuff you should have.
That's the easy stuff, and that's the stuff, to me, that it's the first stuff that needs to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
That you can't get anybody out on the mound, out of the bullpen. That could just be the fact that you leaned on those guys so hard for so long that they're just spent. And hopefully they'll come back and start to do better. But knowing where to be on a cutoff from left field, that's not complicated. That's easy.
That's normal stuff that you learn very, very early on as a shortstop. So he was in the wrong spot. I do feel better now.
Good.
I just needed to get that
little
Conforto.
catharsis.
Yeah, the Conforto thing.
for you.
It really just makes me so mad because it's from the beginning. When they signed him, I hated the deal.
I did.
I was like, why are they signing this dude? I don't get it. And so from the jump, he's been bad the whole way through.
And you said
gave you a little bit. He gave you a little something.
Tell me what.
He gave you a little something.
What? There was like 2 days.
He started hitting for a minute, maybe 30 seconds worth.
He's been a zero. Like he really, and I don't take any pride in that. It's just he has brought
nothing,
utility to
nothing
this
at
team.
all. I know
He doesn't hit for power. He doesn't hit for an average. He doesn't draw walks. He doesn't run well. He doesn't play good defense.
What do you do then?
Yeah. At that point, it's like you're going to have to eat it. You're going to have to eat the money that I think he makes 17, 18
Yeah,
minutes.
17.
Like, I get it. You don't want to have to eat, but
you
you're
can't
gonna
be
have
mad
to.
at him anymore.
I'm not mad at him. I
No,
want to. We got to try something else.
Field.
That's what I
I'm
mean.
mad at his play.
You have to do something else. You should do something else.
No, it's.
You know what he's going to give you. Which is
fine.
nothing.
He's not the only problem, but it is literally.
Hey, DeMarco, what's your shirt size?
Why?
So we can get you a Conforto jersey.
That would be, by the way,
I'd rock one too.
By the way,
I would rock
I know you would. That's what I like that about you.
Yeah, I would definitely rock that.
You should rock it when you do the 9x9 or 9.
See, I would. There
that
you go.
would be great.
Conforto will be avenged.
We will talk about all of this tomorrow. DeMarco and I will be live at Legends Attic, 9 to noon in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. All-star catcher and two-time World Series champ Will Smith will be there as well. Oral, our pal, will be there with his special guest Kirsten Watson, Steven Nelson. Giveaways, the incredible art of Dave Hobrick will be there as well. So get your tickets at legendsattic.com. Do not miss it. That's tomorrow at Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics.
And First Pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
To Conforto.
Here's to
No,
Conforto.
take it back. I take it back.
The rest of the
I take it
season
back.
on the beach somewhere.
Right.
Go enjoy your money.
On
Go
a
live your
beach
life.
in
I hope you live a
Hawaii.
long, healthy, prosperous life. I just don't need to see you hit anymore.
Not in blue.
I just don't need to see you hit anymore. All right, let's talk a little SC football coming up next. How many games does Lincoln Riley need to win to beat Lincoln Riley and the SC head coach next year? That's coming up. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the West.
I'd be pacing around half awake trying to shake this thing off. That's not resting. That's a midnight workout I didn't sign up for. Now I don't mess around. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM right on the nightstand. If a cramp hits, and I can always feel it coming, the quick dissolving tablet goes to work. No water needed, no groggy side effects. Just fast, effective relief that lets me sleep. I mean, like sleep through the night without that Charlie horse surprise, because real rest is all that matters. So do yourself a favor. Take back your night. Get the sleep you need. Pick up Highland's Leg Cramps PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
Do you think they do a Pepe Mantilla bobblehead night and the bobblehead would be Pepe waving?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. And the arm should be the bobblehead, right? It should, so the arm goes back.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, that's a great idea. We'll talk to Linda Ramba. She's director of special projects. She can make anything happen.
Oh, yeah, she's perfect.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts? Gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Yeah. Oh. That is a cool theme. Yes.
Pretty good. My only nitpick with the theme, and it's a small one, because I like it too. It feels very SC. It feels very college football.
Either way, either
right.
It's for you or against you.
Right.
It fires you up.
Except for when they're down by multiple touchdowns with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter and they get a first down and they start playing.
It's a little
like,
cultish.
Can we not? Like, it's game's over. It's like, just let's go.
Did I
Let's
tell
get
you
outta here.
the SC story from up when they brought the volleyball team up there, right?
Okay.
The Trojans. So they brought the band with them.
Men's or women's?
This is women's.
Okay.
So this is weird. One of those college moments where we're going through trying to get to the weight room. And the tournament was over. SC had beaten us. So the only people in the arena at the time was the volleyball team and the band.
Okay.
And they were still playing the song, doing this to each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's over. There's no fans. And they're still...
The SC loves themselves some
so.
conquest. They really like conquest. Yeah.
Wow.
Look, I come from a family of SC alumni, so they tried to indoctrinate me into the USC world as a young man, and it took a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's the score's 30. It's 35-10 in the fourth quarter. It's like, why stop? This is embarrassing. Stop playing that.
No.
Yeah. No. Here's the truth.
You rejected.
They said no.
Oh, they said no.
They
you were kicked out. Yes.
I mean, shoot, if scholarship had landed on my table from SC, I probably would have said yes to that.
Yes, the
probably
Skulls.
Said yes to that for sure.
I was looking up buyouts, man, just for fun.
Yeah.
And do you know who has the current record for buyout? Like, to get this guy to go away, you have to pay him X amount. Do you know who has the biggest buyout?
I know for a long time it was Jimbo Fisher. Is it still?
Nope. It's
Okay.
Kirby Smart.
Okay.
Right now, $118 million. $118 million.
DeMarco, I would be doing everything in my power to get fired. If I knew that me getting fired resulted in $118 million to go home,
fire me tomorrow.
I wouldn't show up to practice. I would be putting in I would be running a flea flicker every time we got the ball.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, but to do that, you got to be insanely competitive and very, very good.
Yes.
And I'm looking at his win-loss records for since 21. 14-1, 15-0, 13-1, 11-3. By the way,
two championships too.
Two championships. The second biggest buyout is a guy I just refuse. Well, I have to say his name. It's DeBoer.
Okay.
From Alabama. Now, this brings in USC to me. So what USC has to do, or what Lincoln Riley has to do, I guess, to get the buzzards from circling.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder, who do you think is on the bigger hot seat right now? DeBoer's buyout is $76 million, and he was 9-4 with Alabama in his first year.
Okay.
Completely unacceptable.
Correct.
They will not give him the same runway that SC is giving Lincoln Riley.
Yes, I agree.
So I wonder how many wins saves him and how many wins saves Lincoln Riley.
I want to answer your first question first. That who's on the hotter seat?
Yeah.
DeBoer, and it's not even close.
Right, you got to be right. It's
Yeah,
Alabama.
because you know why? They care about football.
Yes.
They have a zero tolerance policy on mediocrity. They have a zero tolerance policy on excuses that don't hold up. They just had Nick Saban there for 100 years, and Nick Saban won 38 games a year.
Right.
That's what that is their expectation.
The golden era.
Right. So anything
Right.
less than that is, dude, what the hell is your problem?
9-4.
SC doesn't operate like
Single-digit wins for Kalen DeBoer. I mean,
No,
that's
unacceptable.
Got to be. So, but his buyout is 76. I don't think they would hesitate for 1 minute if they realize he's not the guy to
agree.
eat that.
I agree.
Right. So I just wonder. So I guess you can say Lincoln Riley has a little bit more runway, a little bit more cachet, but the buyout is $88 million. Almost the same thing.
Yep.
Still more.
Well, put it to you this way:
Yeah.
DeBoer is going into his second year, right?
Yes.
At Bama, and I believe this is Lincoln Riley's fourth year at SC. Correct?
Yes.
Right?
This is his fourth season.
This is his fourth. Yeah.
And this is DeBoer's second year about to be. Riley would have never seen year 4 doing what he did here.
No.
That's how you know it's that the buyout could have been $200 million, and it's like at Alabama, they'll sell their kids before they're going to let that guy be a bad football
Okay,
coach.
so 22, 11-3. Yay. 23, 8-5.
Nope.
We're dipping. 24, 7-6. So
Nope.
we're going the wrong way.
Yep.
So when you think of DeBoer, Alabama, USC, everything we're talking about, let's just assume SC wants to be good at football. They care about this. Being
Okay.
outside the top 25 is the worst thing in the world.
Just the fifth time in 60 years they haven't been in the top 25 preseason poll.
So the Husky part of me laughs that no one is outraged by that here.
It's a great point.
Really,
You're right.
You should be rioting in the streets.
You're right.
And I'm just shocked. Okay, so 7-6. What do you think saves him and gets him back in the good graces? How many wins do you think he needs to have this year?
So they play 12 games.
Yep.
I think if he went 9-3 and the 3 losses were to teams that you could reasonably say were better than they are, Notre Dame, Michigan, Oregon, who I don't have the schedule in front of me, but teams like that, Ohio State, Penn State, okay, let's roll it again and see what happens. If they're 9-3 and a couple of those losses are to Purdue or Nebraska or one of those teams that they should handle much more easily, I think that gets him clipped.
You think so? Okay.
I do, because they've given him enough runway to figure it out. That SC, the way that it's set up now, with the way that the players move as freely as they do, you can fix it on the fly.
Okay.
And they haven't been able to do it.
I'm going to assume the role of Trojan alum, someone who cares about college football. During the Pete Carroll era, going back to John Robinson, I am dyed-in-the-wool USC Trojans. You know who I'm talking about.
I do.
The same ones that tried to recruit you to the Skulls. I'm going to assume that role. It's almost like this. You lose one game and you're out of here. I don't give a damn what the schedule is. There is no such thing as this team is better than me and they should win. No, you have lost all that.
Yeah.
Especially with a 7-6 the year before.
Yeah.
So
you're saying they're going to can him if they don't run the table?
That's what I would say.
Yeah,
that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Anything less than that, you're done, because this is embarrassing. Really, you have to be a player in college football.
So if they go 11-1
long.
and lose to Notre Dame, you're canning him?
If it's one loss, fine. But pretty much after that, no.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You have to have the turnaround of all turnarounds. I need to know you're the guy.
They should start
Remember,
the season.
put yourself in Alabama mode for a minute. I need to know you're the guy, because I feel the same way they do about college football.
I hear what you're saying, but that point of view is not common in SCville.
The SEC people are laughing at us because you would not have seen year 3.
Missouri,
definitely not 4, right?
Yeah, Missouri State, Georgia Southern, Purdue to open up the season. They
win.
They need to be 3-0.
Stomp a mud hole.
Michigan State at the Coliseum in their 4th game. They should win that game, right?
Can win, should win,
Yep.
and look good doing it.
At Illinois, After that,
Illinois is tough.
They're preseason number 12.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But there's your first birdie.
I totally agree with you.
What do you call that? A birdie
opportunity?
Birdie opportunity right there. There's your first one right there. There's your first victim.
And this is, I think, where you and I line up exactly right. SC should not mess around with Illinois. You're SC, they're Illinois. Go in there and kick their ass.
They are the 12th ranked team right
I understand that. I don't give a damn.
I hope they're ranked higher by the time SC gets to them.
Yeah, that's one of those. No.
Yes.
I
want you to have every belt in boxing when I beat you.
Yep. Yes.
Then
Michigan after that, back here in L.A., tough game. Then Notre Dame. So they got Illinois, Michigan, Notre Dame back to back to back. There is a bye week in there. So they get a little health in there.
I need you to, if you lose to Notre Dame, fine, but I need you to put the biggest scare in the world in them. It's got to be a game. You can't get run off the field at any time during this year.
It has to look a certain way, too.
Yes.
Right? I think that's it. And if they win 8 games, I think he's done. If they win 9 games and it's not the right 9.
Even if he coaches his butt off and you get 8, you have no choice.
Yeah. It's like they moved to the Big Ten to get in the mix to play in the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
That was the idea to where, hey, look, we're SC. We're going to go to the Big Ten. We're going to get all of this money. And, oh, by the way, we don't have to necessarily run the table. Out of the Pac-10, the Pac-12, you kind of had to run the table to get in. That's just what history had showed, that you needed to run the table to do it. And I don't have to do that in the Big Ten, especially with the field being opened up. And you're still middle of the pack in that new league. It's a bad look. It looks like it was just a straight cash
Or
play.
you don't care about ball.
You don't care about ball.
Or that's it. What's that? It's my favorite line from The Departed. It's actually Alec Baldwin. World needs plenty of bartenders.
I have something to follow up on.
You can be average if you want.
I watched it yesterday.
Yes.
I watched it yesterday.
It's great, right?
It's the best. The Far Side is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Travis. Join us as we broadcast live on Thursday, August 14th from 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. All-star catcher and World Series champion Will Smith. Come and meet one of baseball's top catchers and best clutch hitters. Plus, Oral Hershiser hosting special guests Kirsten Watson and Steven Nelson. Giveaways and the amazing art of Dave Hobrecht. Purchase your tickets to meet Will Smith at legendsattic.com. We will see you Thursday, August 14th at Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. As a sports fan, you always want your team to be well coached and win. You know who's always winning? My guy, Jacob. If you've been injured in a car accident, slip or fall at the store, rideshare accident, whatever it is, it would feel like you lost. Call Jacob. Jacob knows the opponent's weaknesses, how to exploit them, and attack the insurance company to provide you the victory that you deserve. So call him at 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show, now mornings 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
I love when I start to find out stuff about stuff I like and didn't know about. That makes no sense at all. I
think I know what you mean.
Yes, there's a UFC coming this weekend, and there seems to be one every single weekend.
It does.
So I'll just set my timer to it and not even worry about the card. This time I actually looked at the card and I just got so geeked. Anyway, that's just besides the point. Kazmat Chimaev is getting ready to fight Duplessis. That's going to be something awesome. I can't wait to see that. He has a chance to be one of the first undefeated champions in UFC history. That's going to be an absolute war. But that's not what I wanted to tell you. What I wanted to tell you was I was looking at John Gruden, and, you know, he's been circling the news lately in the NFL.
Yep.
That whole case, I think he won against the NFL.
Yeah.
So they have to reveal who leaked all those emails. Is that what it is?
I'm not sure about the details of it. I know that he had a court victory recently in that case.
Yes.
The details of it, I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't think he's like expunged or whatever. I think they have to like reassess a certain part.
He had a legal victory. He wasn't exonerated, but he had a legal win.
I think it was like they have to reveal who leaked the emails. Yeah. And, you know, what was in the emails, I guess, wasn't in dispute. The language he used and what he said, all that stuff is true. It's in there. What he's going after is he thinks the NFL sabotaged him. Right. Because they released the emails during the season and kind of tanked their year.
Okay.
The Raiders. And I went and looked, and John Gruden said this morning that when the emails came out, they were leading that division.
Okay.
And I had to go back and look. I said, were they that good? They made the playoffs that year without him.
That was the Bisaccia year?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoa, that makes sense, because at first I'm thinking, so you're not disputing what you said, and you're not apologizing for the stuff that was in those emails. You're just mad at the NFL that it was released or when it was released. And I thought that was kind of weird. So you're mad about the NFL releasing the nasty stuff you said instead of being mad about the nasty stuff you said.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Does.
Okay, so that was kind of weird. And I do like John Gruden. I really do. I've met him a few times, offered me a contract.
Yeah, you told me that.
He was there, and he gave me that little squint in one eye, told me everything. Kind of like Sean McVay. Told me everything about me, which was really impressive. I think one of the worst things in the world was me sliding that contract back.
That's what you've said before, yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. So I like John Gruden. I don't like what he said. It's weird, but it had me thinking about this. I don't think there's been a bigger bag fumble in my life
than Gruden?
Than John Gruden. When you think about it, if you go look at his coaching tree and who came from it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many guys that became head coaches. Sean McVay, Shanahan. Raheem Morris is the only guy that's been, like, he got hired twice out of that group. There's like 8 or 9 head coaches. There's like 8 executives.
Had an eye for talent, if nothing else.
There's players that became head coaches from all this coaching tree. You had success. You won a Super Bowl in Tampa. You were considered one of the greatest coaches in NFL history with a record that's just above 500.
Yeah, that's a weird deal. His reputation was greater than his numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're on TV.
Yeah. For 10 years.
For 10 years. To me, you could have been the guy that had the next version of the Madden game. You were football for a while.
He was.
and now we're here.
Yeah.
I can't think of another bag fumble this big in my entire life. You had it all.
You're kind of right. Yeah, I hadn't thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never understood the desire to get him back in the league that was as strong as it was. And when the Raiders signed him the second time, when they took him out of the Monday Night Football, it was like 10 years, $100 million, something like that, right?
Yes.
Like $10 million a year.
And you couldn't trade him.
And,
He had the no-trade clause.
And
yeah.
it was like, to your point, are we sure he was a great – I mean, he obviously was a capable coach, but it's not like it was Bill Belichick that was sitting there. Or even like, let's say a couple of years ago, Sean McVay would have said, I need to take a break and go do that. Like, McVay just showed up, was awesome basically every year and had a little bit of burnout. Like, had you want to bring him – but McVay was about a 500 – or excuse me, Gruden was about a 500 guy. And there was always every year, well, Gruden. And then 10 years – the NFL changes pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was always struck by – the desire to bring him back and the fact that the Raiders actually did it, and with all due respect, I guess, but Mark Davis was the one that did it. Made me
Courted him for years until he got him.
I don't know if this is a great idea or not.
I'll say this. Okay, on the field, the X's and O's, it is what it is, and they are what they are. But he is perfect for the NFL and football, the entertainment part of it.
Yeah, true.
He's the head coach you want.
You're right about
great
that.
for TV.
No
You know what I
question.
mean? So
No question.
That's the desire to have him back. He sells tickets. He puts butts in seats, and that's the coach. So I get that part of it. But the X's and O's part, sure, they caught up to him. But there's nothing that says that given time and the right set of guys, his system wouldn't work like gangbusters. Because if you go back and look at Jimmy Johnson and the success they had, the X's and O's part, it wasn't groundbreaking.
Yeah.
They just had some really good players.
Yeah.
And he let them go.
Yeah.
I think John Gruden, if you give him enough time and the right guys, that system works too.
I don't think we're ever going to find out.
No, well, maybe not at this level. But, Emily, great point. Isn't the SEC courting him?
So he was speaking to Georgia athletes, and he said he would love to coach in the SEC.
Now, that I can see. And that actually is awesome.
All right, let's talk a little bit about that. Plus, I'm going to need help from you, from M, from Jorge, from everybody, from listeners, 877-710-ESPN, because I saw something yesterday that I simply just don't understand, that I would like a little bit of clarification on. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
And the Far Side, powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief fast, pronto. You'll thank me later.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
It's never too early for football or holiday shopping. Hello, Ma? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get an Apple HomePod, home theater projector, turntable, or cash when you earn 3,000 slot points on your rewards card Fridays.
Number 2.
Berlin, live August 22nd. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Flamingo Fridays. Crush the heat with cold cocktails, cool beats, and the lazy river at SoCal's best nighttime pool party.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Summer doesn't come with days off, and neither should your energy. That's why I go with Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. Pro Baller is a clean energy drink packed with essential vitamins. Nothing artificial or synthetic, no crash, no junk, and it's NSF Sports certified. It's the boost you need to stay sharp and keep moving. Fuel your summer hustle with Pro Baller Energy. Grab all 5 flavors now at the Pro Baller Amazon store with free shipping for Prime members. Champions choose clean energy.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey! Something going on today that I can't even quite put my finger on. I woke up this morning really hungry, which is rare for me. I typically don't wake up and like, hey man, I need to eat something.
Yes.
It's not my deal. I usually get to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon until I eat my first food of the day. Not today. Woke up hungry. There's donuts out there. I just ate, just for the record, I don't even like donuts. Okay.
I would never have known that.
They're not like, I would never go to a donut place and buy donuts for myself.
You shot up out of your chair during the break.
I just ate 2 donuts.
Nice.
In 45 seconds?
In 6 bites.
Yeah.
2 donuts and 6 bites.
I'm strongly considering going back again.
You're going to cry later. You know this. You're going to hate yourself later.
I already feel lousy.
Your blood sugar's low. You need more food in your diet.
See?
I not only do I
Fuel
feel
yourself.
physically lousy by just that input of just the emptiest calories that exist in the world, mentally I'm ashamed of myself.
Okay, enjoy that.
Like I have shame and guilt for eating that, and I'm strongly considering going for a third round.
Enjoy that on the hike when you're trying to burn that off. Yes, sir. There
During
you
the
go.
day.
Yes.
No, I'm not hiking.
So
at night
was it
anymore.
worth it? Like that's at least 3 hours.
Shame.
That's at least 3 hours of pain for about 30 seconds.
No, it's
Is
not.
that
Worth, of course not.
The answer is yes.
While as I am bending my elbow to stuff my disgusting face with this sugar bomb, yes, it was worth it.
Sugar bomb.
The second I went,
hold on.
it was
sugar
like,
bomb.
what did I just do?
That's a great name
Also,
for it.
3 hours of pain's a long time.
That's about 3 hours of pain.
He's not wrong. When you walk at my pace, you got to do it a long time to burn.
To burn that one donut. Sugar bomb. That's a good name for a punk band. I like that. Right?
And then,
Sugar bomb. Yeah.
I like
what
it.
did I just do to myself?
You just hurt yourself. I hope you enjoyed it. You should have ate the thing slower.
I can't. I'm physically incapable.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Yes. Crazy.
I mean, he took down 2 slices of pizza like that, too. I was like,
Oh,
man.
dude,
Did he pay for it?
I am a disgusting monster when I'm hungry.
Are you
I really am.
You're
like,
a gremlin?
I can't get it into my face fast
Hey,
enough.
if it's good, man, go ahead and
just
eat it. What did you tell me the other day? You said it was like you had to take. What did you have when you got home? A burrito.
Oh,
and you had to eat it slow.
I had to walk out of the room
and walk out of the room because you would have.
So on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay. I think anybody
I've
that
never
listens
heard
to this show,
I've had to eat this slow.
kind of regular listener to the Trav and DeMarco program, knows that over the last, what has it been? 12 plus 8? 20 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have been on an exercise program that I've been very disciplined and regimented in following. And quite frankly, while I haven't changed my diet a ton, I have eliminated a few things, or mostly eliminated from my diet fast food.
Yes.
Okay. I used to be a relative, I'd say twice a month fast food eater. Okay. Sometimes 3.
Okay.
I would eat it kind of sort of regular. Up until Saturday, I'd had fast food 4 times in 20 months. I just got rid of it, right? Because empty calories and all that. I said to these guys on Saturday, I said, I think I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time. I was starving after the Rams
Because
and
you
Cowboys
didn't
game.
eat anything
I
in our
didn't.
broadcast, which is
A long day.
If you guys weren't listening, which you should listen to every preseason game, we were on air from 2 to around 8:30. That's
a long day.
Time.
Yeah.
No dinner, and you probably eat lunch before you got here.
So I said, I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
You're going to get some.
Driving home, I'm on the phone with Susan, and she's like, well, when are you going to get home? And she wasn't home. She was with her mom. And I said, I think I'm going to do something I know is bad. I'm going to stop and get some fast food. And she's like, just go home. There's food at home. Like, just go home. And she wasn't like, not nagging, just like, I know you're not going to want to do this. Don't do it. I'm like, she kind of talked me off the ledge. I'm like, you're right.
on an alternative out there. Yes.
Exactly
Yes.
right. She
Yes.
goes, just go home and have this. I'm like, that sounds pretty good. Okay. The exit that I get off on the freeway, you go down the off ramp. My house is right. Okay?
Yes.
There is a Del Taco that is immediately to the left.
Is it easy to get to?
It is literally left, and you're in the drive-through line.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And as I'm going down the ramp, I see the Del Taco sign, and I'm like, I'm doing it.
Wow, you gave him that quick?
That quick. Like, until I hit the off-ramp, and I had made the decision in my mind, I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go home. But then I saw it, I'm like, oh, no, I'm getting that.
That fast. Wow.
Got a burrito and an order of fries. Love Del Taco fries.
Hell yeah.
And I ate the fries before I'd even emptied the parking lot.
Understandable.
They're gone.
They're good, especially when they're hot.
I said, wait until you get home to eat the burrito. Mostly I decided because I didn't want to make the car super messy.
Yeah.
So I waited till I got
Driving
home.
with a burrito. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay.
Hit or miss, but some of it's going to be in your lap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Exactly.
Wait till you get home. Yeah.
I go home. I go into the kitchen. I open the bag, take the burrito out of the bag. I peel back the foil on the burrito, and I take a bite of the burrito, and it was like smoking a crack pipe. It was so good and so glorious. And quite frankly, this is gross.
Oh, my God.
Euphoric, like almost orgasmic in how good it was. Like,
wow.
Yeah, this is amazing. and the last remaining shred of dignity in my brain, in the back of my head, goes, Travis, you need to put this down and walk out of the room.
I've never heard that before.
Like,
you had to leave food.
Put it down and go do something else right now. And all right, put it down. I walked into the garage. I grabbed a can of sparkling water.
Yes.
And I'm like, all right, just go back. I went back, another enormous bite.
This sounds like an addiction, man.
It was,
Oh,
and
my
it
God.
was so
Okay,
good.
so when we joke around, and you've done great with your weight loss.
I've done I thank you. Thank
you.
you.
Look phenomenal.
I have.
You've
Thank
done
you.
great since we started. I
You
remember
inspired me.
when we had the conversation. You have
I
done
can.
great. You're a completely different person. But the thing that makes me laugh, and it doesn't now because I think this might be real. You're deathly afraid of going back.
I am.
Okay,
I
so
am.
donuts in the other room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any desire to go have one. It won't bother me if I don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
But when you make jokes like I'm afraid of going back, and then you describe how you like a burrito eating is like crack,
Yes.
and you had 2 donuts and going back for a third,
Yeah.
like what is going off in your head that you need this?
The same reason that the guy picks up the needle again, and she's like, "Yeah, I know it's a terrible decision.
bro,
I know it's bad for me."
We walk for hours and it's painful.
I know.
You know what it takes to burn it. Why would you ever go back?
Because, like you just, this is like one of those things. I know it's the wrong decision. I know I'm going to regret it. But while I'm doing it,
delicious.
Damn.
Did you say delicious?
It's bomb.
You're the devil on his shoulder. See,
You should have seen what he sent me last night. He sent me the picture of this queso chorizo thing that looked amazing.
And also, Jorge tried to get me. I said no on the donuts. He's like, "Are you sure? What kind?" I was like, "No. I need to think about it." But DeMarco, do you have food noise in your head? This is
What's food noise?
That's what me and Travis have.
I've never heard it described like that, but yes, I have
It's this
that.
idea that you can't quiet. Like you're always thinking about food.
Yes.
Like thinking about what you're eating for lunch, what you're eating for dinner. But like,
yeah, I guess right.
I think that you don't have it the same way that Travis has it because it's like one of those things.
Or
where, like,
I just don't give
you
into
can't
it.
Quiet.
I just don't give into it.
I've done a
Yeah.
much better job of not giving into it, but when I give into it, I go.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you're a bad influence. See,
No,
you
no,
got
okay, so this is what happened.
fast metabolism guy over
So
there.
I'm-
You were the first out of your chair
I'm
for the
hungry.
donuts.
I open the fridge and I see nothing but ingredients. So I tell Brenda, like, there's nothing in the fridge. She's like, well, make something. And then I start thinking about, oh, I have this. What can I make to put together? And that's what happened last night. Well, I have chorizo, I have ham, and I have the bacon. That's just.
By the way, that looks really good.
That is bomb.
That looks really
so
good.
This is how bad of a guy Jorge Briones is. It's like this series of photographs. He shows all the ingredients laid out on his kitchen counter.
Right.
Then he shows them all chopped up.
Yeah.
Then he shows them in the pan. Then he shows them with melting cheese on top.
A little bit of a
then
flex.
Then he shows the tortillas warming on the grill.
Yeah, bro.
And then all of a
It's a
sudden there's
process.
a giant handful of
He's
this
cool.
pork
Oh.
concoction covered in cheese. How am I not going to get jealous?
You're
of
gonna,
that?
but that's cool. That's the thing he's got to make. This is Del Taco off the freeway, and like
Pretty
you
good.
said, you had it was in your head. Go home. There was an option. Your wife gave you an option.
Look,
the minute you saw Del Taco, I'm going.
Part of
Yes.
recovery is relapse.
Come on.
And I'm
okay.
only kidding a little bit.
Fight it.
Scratch.
Okay.
Here's the crazy thing.
You had two. You cannot have a third.
The fast food, I really, truly do like and enjoy. I really like. I don't even like donuts.
Okay.
And I just murdered.
You cannot have a third.
With your name on it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Look at you.
Yeah.
See, there he is again.
Cut off his mic.
There he is again.
Oh, fantasy football fans, this is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August 28th with Sedano and Cap live at 3, and the draft is kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 right now at ESPNLA.com, or you can join the single-team waitlist if you do not have a full league. Prizes all season long, thanks to Hollywood Park Casino, Park, Party, and Play.
Jorge wants you fat. See? I'm telling you.
I
He wants you fat and like unhealthy.
Friend,
see what that's a good friend? I'm trying to keep you healthy.
Look, you know what they say?
What?
That you got to eliminate your triggers. you got to make sure that the things like if you are struggling with alcohol,
yes,
don't go to a bar. Don't go, the thing that might trigger the thing. Or if like you'd like to drink on the golf course like I do, don't go out to the golf course with the people that you used to drink. I understand all this. I can't get away from this.
Who
guy.
told you about the donuts?
I don't know. I just heard somebody say there's donuts in there. Was it you?
It was him. There it is.
I put it to you this way. You would have
got him anyway.
Had there been a pile of breakfast burritos, I would have missed 3 segments.
But wait a minute. How do you not like donuts? Everybody likes donuts.
I don't have a sweet tooth. I don't really have much of a sweet tooth, but
I love
a salt
donuts.
tooth, a savory tooth, whatever that is, all day long. All right. LeBron and AD tweeted the same thing yesterday, and
twinsies.
Exactly. And stupidies. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Going to see my friends from Rotolo Chevrolet tomorrow when we head on out to Legends Attic. And, of course, I'm talking about Mike Capozio. I'm talking about Eddie Elizade. I'm talking about Oral Hershiser. These guys that I've gotten to know through Rotolo Chevrolet for the last several years. And I love telling you guys about Rotolo because I know you're going to have the same incredible experience that I've had over the last, we're closing in on 5 years at this point. And what I'm talking about is great selection, unbelievable pricing, and customer service that is literally second to none. I've bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet. I've been driving Silverados for years now. And every time I go out to the dealership, every time I see these guys, they take care of me. And I know they're going to do exactly the same thing for you. So if you've been thinking about a Silverado, any of the Chevy cars and trucks, you got to go to Rotolo Chevrolet. Go see for yourself what all the fun's about. Go see why Mike Capozio's dancing on TV and having a great time because he knows he's going to take care of you all over again. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. It's right there in Fontana. And if you're maybe in Long Beach or you're in the Valley or anywhere you might be hearing me that's not close to Fontana, go online. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com and tell them that Travis sent you.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
My favorite one was darts because I can play
darts?
that. I can play it. I can't get hurt in darts. I don't think I can get hurt in darts. Did they hurt your eye? Beto's in here. He's saying, yeah, you can. I can play darts. I'll hurt my finger, Beto says. Hurt my finger.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to SoccerDreamTicket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge.
kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show, now mornings 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Soccer fans, this one is right up your alley. It is the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
I need to get more into soccer.
Yeah.
I love the sport. I just need to devote more time to it.
What goes?
What do you mean what goes?
So there's bandwidth, right?
Yes. Oh,
And
what goes?
Yeah. That's the problem when you want to add a new thing, because there's always like, hey, you know what? I want to get more into tennis or soccer or something that I'm not paying close attention
Jorge,
to.
when do you watch soccer on TV?
All the time. Yeah.
Okay, so when do you watch soccer?
At night, usually there's like the Mexican League is on at night.
Like what time?
Between 7 and 9. Between 6 and 9. That's when you start getting games.
If you want to get into the Premier League, though, it's the best way to get into it is because it's right before.
But that's Saturday's
NFL.
early morning, yeah.
It's Sunday and Saturday mornings, but Sunday before the NFL season, a lot of times, or Saturday.
Don't the matches go at like 6 o'clock in the morning here?
Mm-hmm.
Not always. I mean, sometimes they're at like 7.
Yeah.
But you're already up.
I can't do it, but I can't watch soccer on a football day, either the day of or the day before.
Well, it is football.
I know, but
Real football.
Not real. Shut up. Stop it. You know what I mean?
It's a really good, honestly, in my opinion, it's a really good primer because you get your sports going with kind of a chiller sport. And
If I was chilling, yes, but we're getting ready to work, so it's a different deal.
If it's Saturday when you don't have to work.
It's college football. I'm going to watch college football.
That's hard.
That's the problem with adding
hard.
a new thing. Something's got to go.
So at night, you watch
So
at night.
I'm flipping between Dodgers and whatever soccer game I'm watching at the time. And it also depends on the tournament that I'm watching. Like, for instance, if it's MLS, if it's like Leagues Cup, it just I try to keep
your
up with
question, like if I'm going to do his schedule, that means I'm deleting my
baseball
and my TV movie watching time.
There you go.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's hard.
I don't think you're going to get into soccer.
Yeah,
it's hard to add a new thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but I want to watch. I love soccer. I do. I love the sport. I love to watch
like everybody else and get into it next year with the World Cup.
Okay, well that's so phony though. You're only like into it when it shows up. You know. But I want to be into
Olympics. It's like getting into like Olympic sports.
Yeah,
true.
For 2 weeks, we go crazy for swimming and track and gymnastics and things that we typically don't pay a ton of attention to.
It's the proper amount.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We become experts for a week.
Yeah. Oh, look, I watch one 400-meter, and I'm like, I got this figured out.
Look at the motion. Yes.
Bad form. Bad form.
Yes. Oh, triple jump. Foul. There he goes.
Okay.
I know.
I'm looking forward to the Olympics
Me
coming
too.
back. That'll be fun.
Going to be good.
All right, so here's the phone number, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. And I'm genuinely asking, what does this mean? Because yesterday, LeBron James and Anthony Davis posted the exact same thing on their Instagram stories at virtually the same time. And it was a quote that said, becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes. Okay, this is not
becoming
Socrates
the best version
or
of yourself.
Shakespeare or Confucius.
Right.
This is some guy.
It's on a poster in your guidance counselor's office.
Yeah.
Becoming the best version of yourself
Exactly.
comes with a lot of goodbyes. Okay. That means you're going to have to leave some people behind.
Okay, but why are they both putting it up there at exactly this? I do not understand. I understand LeBron's passive-aggressive social media strategy more often than I don't, but this is what is this? Why did they both do it at the same time?
I have no idea. I have no idea why two guys would post the same quote at the same time.
Unless it's coordinated, which they both are represented by the same.
But Anthony Davis isn't going anywhere.
I agree with you. Do we agree that there's no possible way that this is a coincidence, right? No way.
Agree.
Right?
I'm going to leave the door open for just maybe a coincidence. Maybe this is something they're rolling out and they fumbled it.
What would the coincidence be? That's not a coincidence. If something they're rolling out, it's
maybe they were
planned.
trying to roll something out and wires got crossed. Like maybe they're going to release the same statement, but like days apart.
Yeah, but that's not coincidental. That's strategic. That was poorly executed.
I have no idea. I have no idea why these two guys would post the same thing on the same day.
And it's so juvenile.
But reading through the quote, becoming the best version of yourself. Like you're trying. You hear this a lot. You're trying to better yourself. If you're trying to go to college, then you have to leave your high school friends, back home. When you leave college, you have to leave your party friends because now you have to go into the workforce. So becoming the best version of yourself, you have to say goodbye. I get that. It makes sense for LeBron. That makes no sense for Anthony Davis whatsoever.
Here's where it makes sense. If they tweeted this or if they put in their Instagram story right after Anthony Davis was traded.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay? Because both of them were saying goodbye.
Was it in their drafts folder and it finally launched?
If they both posted it right after Anthony Davis went to Dallas, it would make sense because they both were presumably good friends.
And they're saying goodbye to each
together,
other.
And they're saying goodbye to each other. But now, if LeBron only posted this, you could draw the conclusion that he is going to retire or he's leaning towards retirement and this is a goodbye season. The questioning part of it is the Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
He's not saying goodbye to anything. He's staying with the Dallas Mavericks. He's not retiring. Who is he saying goodbye to?
If it were just LeBron, like you said, Em, this is him doing what he typically does, which is posting something on Instagram that we all know what it means, but it leaves him plausible deniability that it means something else. That's been his move.
You're
for a very
on the
long
other
time.
end of Mean Girls now.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't bother me anymore.
They did the same thing at the same time in a cryptic way. It's like, what? And by the way, this is one of those, I don't know what you guys are going for here. Like, I don't know what the subliminal passive-aggressive message is because, like we've all been talking about, Anthony Davis isn't going anywhere from Dallas. I understand LeBron may be on the move at some point in the near future, but what does that have to do with AD? Does it mean he's going back to? I don't know.
The NBA to go to the EuroLeague,
or AD is following the LeBron playbook with Dallas. He's doing to Dallas what LeBron does to every team. This is the beginning. I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're AD, maybe you want to test how much the Mavericks want you, keep you. Is he up for contract renegotiation or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. That makes no sense. But I mean, for LeBron, it's like you're graffitiing a building that no one cares about. You know, seriously, really, like usually it stops the world. It's a big deal. You have to figure this stuff out.
Had he done this not in conjunction with Anthony Davis,
we'd lead the show with it.
Well, maybe. Yes, we would because he's LeBron. But we'd also know exactly what it means. We'd also be like, here he goes again.
He wants something.
Yeah, he wants something. He's threatening to leave. Okay, whatever.
Let's give it to him. Let's not give it. Yes,
right. But the coordination of these two things that are cryptic, and it's a former teammate. They're represented by the same group. It's just so
it's wild.
Here's where Anthony Davis. So to clear up his contract, he is on contract for the next 2 years, and so in 2027 he has a player option and will be a free agent in 28, 29.
Well, there you
so
go.
it's a while. No, it's a while from now until that happens.
But the Lakers are playing for 2027. They are. They're playing for 2027. They're playing for those free agents.
They're not getting Anthony Davis back. He's not.
No, not that. But I mean, like, saying it's too far out to be talking now. Well, that's the Lakers are doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be something. Yeah.
It's the coordination that puts the question mark at the end of it for me. 877-710 ESPN. Like, what do you pull out of this? That how do you? And again, to me, it's just really immature. It is a weird thing to do with another grown man to do this.
I don't get it. Yeah.
To
I have no idea.
go on, hey, God, here's what we'll do. We'll put up a weird message on social media together at the same time, and nobody will know. Like, okay. Like, what are you guys doing?
Right.
Like, what is the win in this for them? This is what I always think about when I see this. Like, I understand if it were just him, what the win is for him. He either gets what he wants here, or he leaves and gets what he wants over there. But it's just so strange.
We all have buddies that do this, and they do this twinsies thing. And every now and sometimes it's cool when two guys are doing the same thing. But every now and then it's like, y'all look silly, and you don't even know.
It's silly.
You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? It's doing the opposite of what you think it's doing.
It's silly, and it feels immature and ineffective.
Weird.
If nobody knows what you're trying to say, what's the point of saying anything?
I don't know. But I would love to hear it from Anthony Davis's perspective, because that's the only one I'm baffled by. LeBron, I get. I'm used to this.
But it has to mean the same thing for both of them. You know what I mean?
Could it have two meanings? Like, how can this have meaning for Anthony Davis?
I have no idea. And why is it dropped? It's clearly done in coordination.
Right.
Why?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something to do with Clutch. I don't know if other Clutch clients would. I think people would have found it if other Clutch clients did, but maybe Anthony Davis is breaking up with Clutch.
Well, that I'm sure of. Clutch is somewhere involved in this.
Probably.
Yeah, I know this, but I don't know. Like, this is cryptic. It's got me thinking, I don't know. I hope they can land this plane.
All right, let's try to decipher this. 877-710 ESPN. Let's go to Luis in Los Angeles. What's up, Luis?
Yes. So about this LeBron post with AD, I know they're basketball players and they're very well known and have a huge following, but they're also human. So what if that is just something cryptic behind business or personal life? I don't know. Maybe that's the way I took it.
Okay.
I took it like in any situation you're going through, you kind of relate to it.
Okay, maybe they had a falling out.
Why?
Maybe they had a falling out. Maybe, I got to change. I don't like you anymore.
Is that how you tracked it, Luis, or more like something in their personal lives that they're going through together?
Possibly business, Clutch, or sometimes like when I see that, my followers, when they post something that I agree with, I tend to reply to them and just say I agree.
Or you can retweet and like. You don't have to post it at the same time. That's just the weird part of it.
I think he's onto something, though. Maybe somebody's leaving Clutch.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't take it in a basketball way because, like you guys just said, they're not going anywhere. So if it's not basketball related, it has to be something else related.
It's bizarre. It's cryptic enough that we're talking about it, and be cryptic enough that whatever the message is, at least it's missing us. What we're just left to guess for. Let's try another one. Whittier, Curtis, you're on with Travis DeMarco. What's up, Curtis?
Okay, I got two things. One, Travis, I'm gonna try to hit you and Jorge on some. It's called beef tallow. You melt down beef fat. But I'm telling Trav, that'll change your life.
Okay.
But anyway, as far as Anthony Davis and LeBron, as I told Emily, it's a time in our lives now where, man, we don't give a damn what you do. We don't care. We don't care if you leave or not. You're not going to keep playing this, we're doing this, we're doing that, and do all these. He's like a witch or something, like a little witch going around doing stuff like that.
Dang, easy.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Curtis. Beef tallow.
Tallow.
Yeah, that works.
Yep.
It's
way
liquefied beef fat.
Yes, way ahead of you.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Good tip there. I think what Curtis is getting at is, I don't know what it means and I don't care.
From the LeBron perspective, I guess I don't care, period.
But it's just bizarre to me. And it's confirmation that I think I'm just kind of over this. Like, I'm just over this trying to figure out, like, if he were still the future, then you got to figure it out. You got to figure out what he wants, what he's doing. And now it's just like, whatever, dude.
I think you're losing more fans than gaining with this stuff.
I think most people have made up their mind on him one way or the other.
But it doesn't matter it doesn't matter
that's
either
it.
way.
That's it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Well, sure. You ever had that argument or conversation where somebody's going on and on and on about something, you've tuned it out and they're done, they look at you and you just go, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That could be one of those. Yeah, sure. You got to say goodbye, I guess.
Either way, he's got to play. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Either way, no matter what he says, he's got to play and play hard.
Factor Cap is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Summer is flying by. Don't waste it running on empty. Whether you're beach-bound, working out, or just need to pick me up, Pro Baller Energy delivers clean, crash-free energy packed with essential vitamins. No junk, and is NSF Sports certified. Just focus and fuel for your day. Fuel your summer with Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. Grab all 5 flavors now on Amazon with free shipping for Prime members.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia, puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh, did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine, earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Thanks, Joe. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hody, hody.
All right, so I saw this come across my Twitter feed, and I want to share it with you guys. So, former Georgia and Buffalo Bills draft pick, quarterback, Jake Fromm, is now a client advisor for an insurance brokerage in Atlanta, and it's called Sterling Seacrest Pritchard, okay? And this is Jake Fromm. So my statement is, he missed out on a golden opportunity.
Oh.
Jake from State Farm? What the heck? Travis Petrocap.
Whatever side you're on, I'm on with you. Yes, that's the easiest naming thing ever. Yeah, I mean, open your own State Farm agency.
Why didn't
Jake
State Farm
from
just call
State
him
Farm?
up? Yeah.
No, that's way too easy.
I'm looking at his career. Maybe this is why they didn't call him.
Big old zeros.
Yeah, but Jake from State Farm would actually work with 2 M's. That's fact.
I'm a little annoyed that they didn't do it. It's like it's sitting right there.
It's a little too easy.
Yeah,
1 touchdown, 3 picks, 27 completions for 210 yards.
Okay, the thing is, though, if Jake Fromm was actually talented, like if he was
it's a no-brainer.
NFL talented, he definitely would have been on State Farm commercials and doing like a double take with the guy who is Jake.
Yeah.
And it'd be like he would have gotten there if he was even like average.
This is funny. Take a guess where he went to school.
You mean not
Georgia,
in
right?
high school, you mean?
University of Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what round he was drafted in? 5th.
Oh, like Stetson Bennett.
Aren't we? Stetson Bennett and a certain 5th round quarterbacks. We've been talking. That's crazy, right? Yeah.
Jorge.
I hope he wears khakis at his new firm.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be in the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie coming out this September, and in it, he's doing his press tour right now, and he's talking about a bunch of stuff, but he was asked by his interviewer this question. I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to answer as quickly as you can. If you didn't know how old you are, how old are you right now? And Leo says 32.
Okay.
All right?
How old is Leo, just out of curiosity?
I think he's in his 50s, 53
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
So my statement is, you feel younger than your age. DeMarco Factor-Cat.
Oh, fact. Yes. I forgot. I was talking to Mike Sando, and we forgot how old we are. Yeah. I still think I am in my 40s, and I'm not. Yeah. Like I think 44 just rolls off my tongue, and I have to remember, no, I'm not 44 anymore.
Yeah.
So fact.
Travis?
Fact also, I feel like I'm in my mid-30s.
Right.
And because I can't go back to where I didn't have kids. Like, pre-kids is a lifetime ago, so I don't feel like that
mid-30s is
anymore.
taking off 50 years for you.
I feel like I have 3, not babies, but kids. And all my kids are adults now, and I've got a gray beard. But no, I don't feel like I'm in my 50s. Not at all.
All right, Jorge?
Yeah, people tell me I look like I'm 28.
You
so
do.
I've got between 28 and 32. That's like roughly where I like to sit or think.
Yeah.
I was like, 32.
I know how I feel. I don't know how I look. And speaking of that, where's Reese in the back? Yeah. Stand up. Yeah, he said, do I need help? Yeah, I got you. You think I'm an old man.
Oh, you were struggling.
Remember
You were
that?
older than
I
Reese.
was not struggling. I was trying to come in. I had like 2 things in my hand trying to open the door.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's like, do you need help?
Oh,
I'm like,
that's funny.
hey, I
it's
can
more
handle this.
for the multiple things in your hands, less for your age.
Emily,
It sounded like an age thing. Yeah.
You're the youngest person on our team.
Sure.
Do you feel younger than you are?
No, I feel older than I am.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel older.
How old do you feel?
Ancient.
Like 109?
I have like arthritis issues. I feel like I can't stay up late at night. I can't go out with my friends. I definitely don't feel like I'm in my 20s as though I am in my 20s.
The only time like when you are 16, you feel like you're 20.
Yeah.
And you're not. When you're 20, you kind of feel like you're still 16 or 17.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I felt like, okay, I feel like I am is in your mid-20s. Like somewhere between 25 to 30 is kind of like, yeah, this feels about where I am in my life.
And most of my friends are in their early 30s,
Yeah.
so I kind of feel like I age up to that.
25 was a great athletic year. Yeah, 25 years old.
Everything's good at 25.
Everything was
'Cause you
healthy. Everything was
Probably don't have a ton of
strong.
responsibilities.
Yes.
You may or may not have kids. Your body still works really well. You can recover really quickly.
And you know
You
a
might
few
be
things.
broke,
You
though.
know just
You
enough.
know a few things.
And there's a lot of runway left in front of you. That's
the
a good
thing
time.
and the thing is, you might be not broke anymore. You might be just coming into your first amounts of like kind of real money.
Yep.
But you're definitely not like, you don't have responsibilities, so
Yeah.
it's like the fun money is more
know
there.
a few things. Yes.
Yes.
And by the
23,
way,
24.
someone who feels probably younger than they are, the U.S. Open has announced its singles wildcards for 2025 for tennis.
Oh.
And the 2-time champion Venus Williams will compete in her 25th main draw appearance at the age
Hey.
of 45.
That's crazy.
Great for her.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
excited to see
crazy.
it. I hope she does well and, at least gets to some of the elimination rounds.
25 years of playing in what is arguably the most challenging tennis tournament in the world.
Yeah.
25? You've been in the field 25
It's amazing.
times? That's nuts.
I think if anybody, she deserves a final act that we're all paying attention to because Serena Williams sucked up all the oxygen.
She sure did.
And Serena got her final act.
We kind of forgot Venus was the one that started this whole thing. Yeah, so I hope she gets her final act and gets the curtain call. Kind of like Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bring Effie out for one more show. Right.
Okay, also one last thing. It was on this day in 1982 that Fast Times at Ridgemont High was released. My statement is, Fast Times is the best movie about high school.
Fact. Fact. For me,
never seen
fact.
it.
I couldn't wait to get to high school. Fact.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You never saw?
Nah.
Spicoli? It was a different time, my man. Everything was kind of out in the open. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
It
God.
was a oddly accurate representation of what high school was like.
Sure
too,
it was.
Where, as far as the cliques go, as far as your introduction to sex and the opposite sex and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
For our age, we saw people just like that.
Yeah,
yes.
and it was clumsy, it was awkward, it was all of those things. That is such a good question. I think I want to say fact, but I'm genuinely gonna give this some thought. Like it first of all, it's really, really funny. It's just a very, very funny movie.
And tackle some serious
subjects. I'll say there's all sorts of serious stuff in there.
Yes.
There's brother-sister dynamics. There's boy-girl dynamics. There's age and teacher-student dynamics. Pregnancy. All that stuff.
Offer some other ones. We have Dazed.
I love Dazed.
Okay.
That's good too.
That's before us. Okay.
Yeah.
We have Mean Girls. I would say Mean Girls is mine because Mean Girls, like what you said about Fast Times, like, I thought this was what high school was like. Mean Girls is mine. That came out when I was 8, and so it's like that's what high school is going to be, is what Mean Girls is. And so for me, it's Mean Girls.
I got to throw Breakfast Club in there too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a really good
the
one.
John Hughes movies probably fall into that. 16 Candles.
Ferris Bueller was way out there, but I mean that's just a fun show. But Fast Times is pretty much
it's
it.
Really okay. I got a question for you.
Yes,
and I'm not asking this because he was the only black guy in the movie.
Oh, Jefferson! I knew it was coming. I'm annihilated.
I'm asking because you were a football player and a football star in high school.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When you watch that movie, you're like, okay, that's me. Because when you watch these shows, you identify with a character more than the other. You were Jefferson.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I really Charles Jefferson.
Yes.
By the way, Oscar award-winning Charles Jefferson. 3 Oscar winners. Maybe even 4. Did Jennifer Jason Leigh win an Oscar, Em?
Sounds like she would have. I'll look it up real quick.
Because
Leaving Las Vegas? No.
Was that her? Elizabeth Shue.
That was Elizabeth. Okay.
Nick Cage won an Oscar.
Yes.
Sean Penn won an Oscar.
Yes.
Who did we just talk about?
Oh, my God.
Oh, she's only been nominated. She has not won.
Okay. And we're thinking, Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Forrest Whitaker won an Oscar.
And Jennifer Jason Leigh was nominated for The Hateful Eight, but did not win.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Great movie. Absolutely.
Yeah. Who do you think I identified with in this movie?
Oh, you were the working guy. No? Yes, with the car.
Brad Hamilton.
Brad Hamilton. Yes.
Brad Hamilton. He kind of followed the rules. Got in a little bit of trouble. Nothing crazy, but followed the rules.
Yeah.
Had a girlfriend that and it's like I was Brad.
You are Brad Hamilton.
I'm doing everything you're asking me to do. Why isn't this working out? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, Brad Hamilton for sure.
I can hear you saying, I'm not going to apologize to Dennis Taylor.
Yeah. I hope you... You just wait a minute, sir. There's a form you need to figure out.
All these movies you guys mentioned, I haven't seen one of them.
You couldn't put that movie out now if you tried.
No.
Yeah, you could not. But you would love it. You would love it.
I guess you guys just saw high school in this bigger. I just saw it as let's just go and have.
Oh, it was something.
Do you have a favorite high school movie?
I didn't look at it unless you
Each of Ma Tambien?
Nah, that's not.
I not only loved high school,
yes.
I really enjoyed my high school experience. I was in junior high and junior high and elementary school. I was looking forward. I wanted to go to high school.
Do you remember how those guys got out of the van in that movie?
Yeah, they fall on the ground. The smoke comes out.
We would do that, except without the smoke.
Yeah.
That's how we got out of cars because of that movie. All that stuff was because of that movie.
Wow, he actually lives here? Right. I thought he just flew in for games.
Flew in for games.
And like, my high school, like I, wouldn't wear my hair up except for on Fridays. I would try to wear pink on Wednesdays. Like there's like, it's weird how these things kind of like seep into your consciousness.
No doubt.
No, but I did see the little cliques here, like the soccer players here, football players there, cheerleaders in the quad. Like I saw those groups and stuff, and I talked to everybody.
And there were the drama kids, there were the emo kids,
Right.
there were the kids that would smoke in the parking lot and fix their cars at lunch. Like there were all these different little groups.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fast Times nailed them all.
All of them.
I was terrified of the Jeff Spicolis in my school.
Of
I
course.
got along with
Did
them.
you really?
But
I loved them.
But it would be what I did too. But it's like I didn't want to hang. I could get in trouble. I was a rule follower. I didn't want to get in trouble.
You can't fix this car, Spicoli.
I can fix it. Factor Cap is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got many choices in your legal team, but family always comes first.
My
Call
brother's
Joe.
gonna kill us.
213-747-2000. The law office of Joseph S. Normand. Again, that number 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. My brother's going to make up your mind. Is he going to blank or is he going to kill us?
Right. Oh, my God.
Okay, here's a sentence I didn't think I was going to say today.
What?
Denzel Washington is talking Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
Trudell's texting us. What is he saying? I don't know. Trudell told me earlier, he goes, I'm much younger than Cappy. He don't want to hang out with me. You're not young enough, bro. Not young enough. Listen, who's older, Pete Carroll or Mike Trudell?
I mean, personality-wise, it's close.
I'm telling you right now.
But I go with Mikey.
Pete Carroll runs circles around Mike Trudell at 73 years old.
Sedano and Cap weekdays at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN.
Just when you thought your soccer watch party couldn't get better, San Antonio Cardinale brings the flavor. This sweet red wine, crafted with passion and tradition, turns every match into a celebration. Whether you're shouting goal or just chilling with family, San Antonio Cardinale makes every second count. Grab a bottle at your local store and make San Antonio Cardinale your go-to wine for soccer season and beyond. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
I was just talking to our resident young person, Reese, and I think we settled on like what. So Mean Girls, I would say, is mine. The next generation of like maybe your daughter, DeMarco, or like younger than that, like Reese's age, even a little younger than that, Euphoria. It's not a movie, but it's a show of like, hey, that's what high school's supposed to be like. And and you say Fast Times couldn't happen. Euphoria is a lot.
There will always be drugs. There will always be sex.
You couldn't put Fast Times out now. No way.
No, not as a comedy.
You'd have to change it.
You could put it out, but it would be a cautionary tale.
You're right. Euphoria is a cautionary tale.
Yeah. Fast Times, it was funny. These things that are happening, that's funny. No. I mean,
it's not funny now.
And it was funny at the time. And I think that's what, about Fast Times specifically, it was a perfect story to tell about high school in the 80s. Like,
true.
In the 80s with the sensibilities of the 80s,
Yes.
which are wildly different than the sensibilities of the 2020s.
Completely. It's a different planet.
No,
Yeah.
It's
a complete different planet from where
a lot
we
of
are.
people are going to jail in Fast Times
right now.
Like,
Yes.
you're going to prison for doing
But that it's funny.
Yeah.
It was considered funny or normal back then. Yeah, it's different now.
Brad,
Crazy.
will you put these in the backseat of the cruising vessel and get rid of them
And
for
get
me?
rid of them. Yes. Oh, my God.
All right, what did
Rat,
Denzel
you gotta
Washington
ace that
say?
jacket.
All right, I'm going to play it for you guys. So Denzel Washington was on First Take because his new movie, Highest to Lowest, comes out this week, a new Spike Lee
joint.
Denzel Washington joint. But he was on First Take, and he reveals, one, that he's a Cowboys fan, and two, about how frustrated he is with the current organization. So here's Denzel.
I've been a Cowboy fan since the 60s. He's making it hard for me. Wow. Not to be a fan, because I'm still a Cowboy fan. I'm still going to have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking about us. He's thinking about his pocket.
Okay. I mean,
Get Jerry Jones on the phone. Get him on the phone. What does he say? You tell me. What does he say?
He says that
he's
talking
getting
about
rich.
My Cowboys, we're the most successful brand in sports. You know.
You mean in terms of what, championship?
No, of course he can't say championship. He can't say championship. He's talking about recognition, notoriety, dollars and cents.
In sports?
I said, but in the end,
More than the Yankees?
You haven't been in an NFC championship game or a Super Bowl in 30 years. 30 years, okay? And for some reason, he's just stubborn, man. And then you got his son sitting there talking about Michael Parsons like, hey, he got to want to sign the contract. What? Makes no sense, guys. But you know this.
There's box office and there's Oscars. Jerry, been a while, huh? You ain't been to the show, you wouldn't know.
Ooh. Dang.
Wouldn't been to the show, you wouldn't know. Uh-oh. Haven't been to the show, so you wouldn't know what it is to win.
Wow.
There's no breaking news there.
No.
It's just that Denzel Washington is such a talented speaker and such an iconic voice.
Yeah.
And has such an unbelievable delivery that it lands because it's Denzel selling you this.
Hadn't been to the show, so you wouldn't know?
Dude,
that on a T-shirt.
There's a difference between winning an Oscar and making a Marvel movie. Right?
Yes.
The Marvel movie's going to make $1 billion, literally, but everybody, the second they see it, they go, yeah, okay, cool.
I'm confused, though. There's Oscars and there's box office.
Yeah. There's
so
prestige.
Jerry's thinking box office.
Yes.
He's just trying to make money.
That's his take on it. Or not just trying to make money, but he would rather be box office than win. That's the point he's making, and that's the point that when he said it, I'm like, yeah. It's just that Denzel's better at telling the story than 99% of people.
But does the box office thing hold water? Like it does?
Yeah, they're the most valuable franchise in American sports.
The most primetime game.
Yeah.
The most valuable team in all of North American sports.
We were talking about the Lakers when they sold for $10 billion. What was the one team we came up with that would probably sell for more? Cowboys. That was it. Right?
But how are we disconnecting the box office because you haven't won?
In 30 years. Haven't even come close. Haven't gotten to the semifinals in 30 years.
Because you're in search of box office. Or does box office just come along with being Dallas?
No. He's taken the Cowboys. There's a great documentary that's coming out on Netflix in the next few days.
Yeah.
And Jerry was a visionary in the NFL. Jerry broke a bunch of the rules when he first got there.
True.
As far as marketing, as far as sponsorships.
He was a maverick.
He was very smart and really good.
Took the Al Davis model to the next level.
Yeah,
yes.
and made everybody in the league way richer than they were. Like, as popular as the NFL is,
of course.
and this is in large part because of Jerry's vision.
Yes.
But Jerry's vision is over here in making the Cowboys the story, the soap opera, the thing that we talk about first every single day in the league. And then there's winning.
Right. Okay, so
and they don't come together at the same time.
I get that. Indisputable. You're exactly right. They get talked about way more than their relevance should allow them to be, correct? But what I'm trying to ask, Mr. Denzel Washington, is, are you saying because Jerry was in pursuit of box office that he lost sight of championship? Because you're doing this means you lost out on that. Because I thought Jerry was in pursuit of statues and box office.
I think it's not I understand your question.
Yeah.
And if I'm trying to put myself inside of Denzel Washington's head,
you'd be tortured.
I think what it is I'm going to chase box office first. I'm also going to go try to win.
Okay.
But my operating principle, like, right, the code that's written in his brain. Number 1, say my name.
Correct.
Number 2, make as much money as we possibly can, increase the value of the franchise to the best of my ability. Number 3, win some football games. It's below the other 2.
Okay, so here's the other thing. So is Jerry creating the demand, or is that just his fan base that is insatiable?
Both.
Okay, because I mean, he's going out of his way to make the Dallas Cowboys the sizzle.
Yes.
And he's missing the steak part.
I think what would be interesting, if you took Jerry Jones, rewind the tape 30 years, okay, to when he's first getting started, 35, I guess is probably more accurate. 35 years, and instead of him buying the Dallas Cowboys, he buys the Oakland Raiders, or I guess at that time the LA Raiders. The Raiders are the center of the football universe. Or if he bought the New York Giants, they're the center of the football universe.
But he can't make ESPN and all the talking heads talk about Dallas. That's them.
Can I play you what he said himself?
I mean, Jerry doesn't call and say, hey, talk about us today.
No,
people just talk about the Cowboys.
He's got his thumb on the scale to such a degree that the Cowboys are always the thing we want to talk about the most anyway. And he keeps throwing gas on that fire so the fire can't go out.
I think I'm hearing is I'm hearing an A-list frustrated Cowboys fan. That's what I'm hearing.
Do you think he's not right?
I'm not sure.
Do you think Jerry wakes up in the morning and the first thing he thinks of is how are we going to win the Super Bowl?
I really do. But I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, what are you mad at? Because, like, is he not spending money to win? Because he spends a lot of money.
He does.
To win. So when you say, like, you're out for the money and not for the statues, well, the dude spends top dollar every year trying to win.
I would like to play for you what he said himself on the red carpet for this documentary. Should we do it now or after the break?
Well, after. Because we got to parse this, because I'm trying to figure out. I love Denzel. Denzel is above the marquee. I don't care if the movie's crap or what it's about. If it says Denzel, I'm going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the first time I'm like, I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Oh, it's crystal clear to me.
Really? Okay, we got to talk about this more.
Glass. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Next Gen, right? You know Next Gen. You've heard me talk about Next Gen coming up to my house to deal with air conditioning. You've heard me talk about them coming out and giving me a full tune-up on my air conditioning system. But did you know they do plumbing as well? I do, because I had them out to fix my water heater as well. Call Next Gen right now for any plumbing issue you might have, large or small, whether it's a leaking foundation, that's large, a backup drain, a little bit smaller, sewage problems, or you're just looking for better water for you and your family. Next Gen has the expertise and solutions for you. And right now, for a limited time, Next Gen's offering a drain clearing with accessible cleanout for just $88. And that's not even it. Next Gen is so confident in their expertise that they're going to offer a 30-day guarantee on their drain clearing, leaving you with peace of mind, knowing that if it backs up again, they're going to come out and they're going to fix it again and make sure that it's working. Their expert technicians will work to clear the toughest clogs. Plus, they can check your pipes for any other signs of damage. So anything you need, we're talking clogged drains, slab leaks, water filtration, everything in between. Next Gen is the place for plumbing expertise and high-quality work. 833-3-NEXTGEN. 833-3-NEXGEN and nextgenaaronplumbing.com.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey, hello. Listen to my voice talking to you about the new Old Spice NFL collection at Walmart. Now listen to my smell. I smell like NFL stars Jared Goff, CeeDee Lamb, Saquon Barkley, CJ Stroud, and George Kittle. I smell like greatness. Why? Because I'm wearing Old Spice's new NFL collection. How can you put the greatness of the NFL into a smell, you ask? You can't. But Old Spice can. And they did. Smell like Suntal and Speed, Driftwood and Drive, Sea Tides and Toughness with the Old Spice NFL collection available at Walmart. Smell like the greatest smell in the NFL with Old Spice.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
my debit card.
Their debit card.
Where'd I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound? That's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
I got the keys. I got the keys. All right, wait, hold on a minute. Let me read this to you. So this just came. Darren Pollock, you guys know this guy? He tweets all the time. Yeah. Great guy. You are correct to see an issue with the box office analogy. Box office corresponds with pleasing the fans, but Denzel used it to represent making money only and ignoring the fans who want Super Bowls. It's a mixed metaphor. That's what I mean.
I would say that oftentimes, though, box office does ignore what fans want.
But I don't think Jerry Jones is guilty of ignoring what the fans want. I think he wants a Super Bowl more than the fans. I think his involvement is precluding them from getting there, but I think he wants to win badly.
I do too. I think when you put it like that, I agree with what you just said, where I think I see it differently than you. And I'm not getting into the minutia of Hollywood box office and what it means. I don't really care. I think what Denzel was getting at is he'd rather be famous and talked about and maybe not win than remove himself from it and give himself a better chance of winning. I think that's what he was getting at.
I think we all agree on that.
And right. I think that was his point. It's not that he doesn't care about winning. It's he cares about winning less than he cares about himself and getting credit for the winning that might show.
He wants to do it his way. AK asked a great question at training camp, and it's funny. And I'm sure he's asked you. If a genie goes to Jerry Jones and says, I will give you 3 straight Super Bowls in a row. You will be the best team that football has ever produced. The drawback is you can't be a part of it at all. Mm-hmm. You can't speak before. You can't speak after. You're out of it. Jerry would say no. And that would be you cannot disagree with that.
I don't.
Right.
I think his answer would be under that hypothetical would be, but if I am involved and I do talk, could we still maybe win the Super Bowl?
Right. He'd negotiate.
Then I will do that.
Yeah.
But if it's, I'll say,
But I do not question the man's desire for victory.
I don't. I don't question it. I just think that where it falls in the list of priorities is different than where you do. I don't think it's the number one. I think it's somewhere behind 1 or 2 other things. I think that the hypothetical that AK was throwing out there is it needs, as Jerry Jones would hear it, it's, I guaranteed to win the Super Bowl, but I'm on radio silence for 3 years.
Yes.
Or I can do what I've always done, and I might win the Super Bowl, and you will not win the Super Bowl. Because if it was shut up and guaranteed to win, I think he'd probably take that. But talk and maybe win, that would be his first choice.
I feel the same way you do.
Yeah.
But I think there are some people that believe Jerry wouldn't take that.
Yeah,
I think he wants to win more than you think. He really does. And I think what I'm hearing is I think Denzel is just frustrated like all Cowboys fans. They want – you know who he sounds like, to be honest? They sound like Dodger fans before last season, before last year, I think.
No,
when was your longest drought?
Of championships or getting in the World Series?
Winning a championship.
Well, it went from 88 to 2020. So that's 32 years.
You don't care about the ship or the weather. You just bring the ship in on you want a championship.
Yeah.
Cowboy fans want a championship. That's what I'm hearing out of Denzel, because that doesn't make sense.
All right, so here's what I want to play you from Jerry Jones on the red carpet for this Netflix documentary about that 90s Cowboys run. So here's Jerry Jones himself.
Well, I do believe if we're not being looked at, then I'll do my part to get us looked at. The beautiful thing for networks are, if you will, streaming companies is that the NFL is a 365-day-a-year interest factor. A lot of programming, you have to spend as much to make it, to promote it, as you do to make it. The Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days.
The streaming will begin
when it gets
momentarily.
slow, I'll start it up.
Please take your seats.
And so it's wonderful to have the great athletes, have the great players, but there's something more there. There's sizzle, there's emotion, and if you will, there's controversy. That controversy is good stuff in terms of keeping and having people's attention.
Now I'm starting to understand what Denzel was talking about.
Yeah, but this did not just happen today. This is 35 years in the making. And it's just one brick on top of the other. That what he just described at the end there has been his operating principle since the moment he fired Jimmy Johnson.
Okay, well, see, the only person that will know if Denzel is right is Jerry, and you have to ask him. If he did give up all hope of winning and he just turned this into a 365-day soap opera, I'm going to make money regardless, then he's right. But I can't see Jerry Jones not caring about the Lombardi trophies, because that's the end-all, be-all.
Can it not be this degrees? I don't think it's on or off. I think I do value both. I just value one more than the other. It's not that it's a 0. It's a 10 over here and it's a 7 over here.
Well, I think there's a cash-out age for all of us, and I think Jerry is probably well past that. So, I mean, there's some stories that he sat on. Like, who's not going to watch this? To see the 90s Cowboys fleshed out?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I can't wait.
I hope it's not the sanitized version. I hope they give you everything.
Well, Jerry's involved in it. So.
Okay, that's what, even the sanitized version is going to be like
pretty good.
Blow your mind.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So there is a cash out. Everybody at some point is going to write the book.
And do you know the story of the early 90s Cowboys at all? I mean, it's obviously
in the White
before
House?
your time.
Really, all I know is that they were going to the Super Bowl all the time, and they beat the Steelers, 96?
Or something like that.
That's
Yeah.
really all I really know.
So you've never heard of the Cowboy Cafe? You've never heard of the White House?
Nope.
Oh,
This
boy.
is going to be fun for you. Oh, yes.
And maybe I'm a good litmus
wild.
test, because if you guys are like, I already know all this stuff.
But
if
put
I
it
like
this
it
way.
and interested,
Yeah, I feel like I know the story, but I am 100% here to hear it again.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, like it is wild. They had some wild guys on that team.
And it's all legit, all real stuff, and it all actually
is it like
happened.
the Gators teams of the early 2000s?
No,
there
like
wasn't
that.
a ton of violence.
No crime. Not the
There
same amount
was
of crime.
crime. There was crime.
Violent crime.
But not violent crime for the most part.
And then there's is there like a Tim Tebow-esque guy, like a guy that's clean above it all?
I guess you give Aikman,
Yeah.
Aikman's would be that guy.
Aikman was above it all, but also
Moose.
incredibly competitive.
Yeah.
And tough and a great leader and all of this stuff, but not a holier than thou like Tebow was, but just I thought one of the great things, and I haven't really thought about this in 30 years, but when Michael Irvin started to get in a lot of trouble, right? And Michael Irvin was on trial, and he showed up in the fur coat and the sunglasses.
The mink coat.
Yeah.
I still use that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was basically him telling everybody blank you, right? It was a, whoa, dude, you're on trial here. You might want to come in and chill out a little bit.
Yes.
And Aikman showed up to support him. And I remember he got some heat for that. And his line was always, Michael is my teammate and my friend, and I support him. I don't support what he did, but I support Michael.
Absolutely.
And I'm
What was
like,
he on trial for?
was it drugs?
I'm sure it was drugs or some sort of something related to that.
Yeah. And it was, I'm not saying what he did is cool, but what I'm saying is I care about that guy. He's my teammate, and I'm here with him. And at that moment, I'm like, I love Troy Aikman.
Yes.
Like, I'm standing with my guy. Even though he did something real dumb and bad, it doesn't mean I don't care about the guy. And I'm like, all right, that's the sort of guy that Troy Aikman is.
They weren't menace to society type.
They were menace
guys.
to themselves.
They were, but they lived being a champion to the highest level.
Yeah.
And they came up with some of the, I guess, the best ways around certain things ever.
Well, put it this way. It's only the best way around certain things if we never find out about it. That we
This
know
is
what the
true.
White House is means it didn't work.
But they were way ahead as far as videotaping and stuff.
Well,
I'm just, wow. So you're
Again,
going to love this, yes.
It's just that Jerry is incredibly astute in media literacy.
Yes.
He knows how to pull the levers of places like ESPN, Fox Sports, all the sports media world to say, hey, here's what will perk the ears of producers and executives.
He subscribes to and believes, and so far has proven right, the old adage of there is no such thing as bad publicity.
True.
Just keep talking about me, and ultimately that's always good for me.
Well, he said it right there. If it drops below, I'll do something to get people talking. So that's to your point there. But I would just say this: just knowing people that know him, this dude wants to win bad.
I think so.
And I think the only misstep he made, and it's bad to put it on one guy, it could be Dak Prescott. Going from Romo to him, it's just the one thing he didn't have. Aikman was the guy that delivered. He delivered Super Bowls. He was the cherry on top of that incredibly wild mess.
Yeah.
I think the only thing they've missed is that.
But what has Romo done?
Romo got him into the playoffs. At least
Okay.
Romo he was worthy of being a Cowboy quarterback.
But
you have to be in charge of this group.
Dak Prescott has gotten them to the playoffs, has won a playoff game.
You got to get him over the hump and win a championship.
But neither did Tony Romo.
I know. Tony flamed out, then Dak Prescott, but then you paid him.
The whole thing since the Jimmy Johnson / Barry Switzer Cowboys, and that was even the Jimmy Johnson Cowboys, has been unsatisfying from a football perspective because it's not. They've all made the playoffs. They've all won a game here or there, but they're I think they're the only team that has not been in an NFC Championship game in the last 20 years.
Yes,
their drought is something like 35 years. That's a long time. Like even teams that are traditionally not very good, teams like Jacksonville, teams like Carolina, these teams that are Arizona that are just not perennial powers. Once in a while, they're in the Super Bowl.
Of course.
Once in a while,
the Bears were there in 2011.
That's what I mean. It's just it happens enough that their absence is conspicuous.
Yeah, but it's the attention they get. It's with your record. It's undeserving. That's what it is. But you can't stop it, and that's what Jerry's basically telling you. The Cowboys are a 365-day soap opera.
Always
like LeBron. Like LeBron. He sends one tweet out, and we're talking about it. Jerry does one move.
Literate.
Yes. Very. They know how to get under our skin. Yes.
Listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win right now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. Dodgers lose again, trying to avoid a sweep by the Angels for the second time this season. That's coming up later tonight.
That's why you're eating donuts right there.
You know what?
It's the Dodgers.
That's
it right there.
Stress eating. It's coming up next. 710 ESPN. Give me another one.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
My favorite one was darts because I can play
darts?
that. I can play it. I can't get hurt in darts. I don't think I can get hurt in darts.
Did they hurt my eye?
Beto's in here. He's saying, yeah, you can. I can play darts. Yeah, I'll hurt my finger, Beto says. Hurt my finger.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense. Use Thrive and protect your business.
College football is back, and the Coliseum is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football, with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on!
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela. Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything. But while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
Bonehead, let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
I figured out your trigger point. Yeah, you're eating
almost
donuts.
did it again right there. I don't know if they caught that. I nearly missed my seat again.
Did you? Bro, what's happening?
I can't move.
Come on, man.
I got a bad back and a gut full of donuts. It's a bad combination.
I told you. Okay, and I'm looking at this highlight again, this triple play. Yeah. I cannot believe that you're mad at Dalton rushing. This thing gets through 9 out of 10 times. This thing gets through.
Right, and that's why you don't go, because there's the 10th time.
You wait.
I'm not even trying to be it's not complicated. You have to see that ball on the grass because you're only moving up 90 feet.
Right.
You're only getting one more base. You could crawl on your hands and knees and still get there if the ball's down. There's no need to be ahead of the curve. Like
you're not trying to leg this thing. You think the center fielder scoops this, and the
ball's right up the middle. It was right at the center fielder.
I'm trying to see where it is from this angle, from the catcher's.
Look where Neto catches it.
Okay,
he's right behind the bag.
Go ahead, keep going.
No,
Yeah,
I mean it's not complicated. Rushing really screwed that up.
I mean, when you're a slow dude, you probably think I need
to go where
every jump to get to second.
But that's my point. You could crawl on your hands and knees and get there. You don't. There's no excuse to be that far off the bag right there. There's nowhere to go.
This isn't as bad as getting thrown out at third with Freeman up.
It's exactly the same thing.
It's the same thing?
It's exactly the same. It's not any worse, but it's not any better.
I guess so. It's still a hell of a play. How many triple plays have you seen in your life?
In person? One.
Okay.
Last year, Jorge and I were at the Dodger game when the Padres turned
there. That's right. That's right. I mean, that's wow.
No, but two things can be true at the same. It's a great play, and it should have been a great double play. Instead, it's a hideous triple play as a Dodger fan because rushing was advancing to nowhere.
Okay, I would have put this down as like unlucky. I wouldn't put this in. You have we were talking about outtakes and lowlights.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put this on the bonehead reel.
I think that
you would.
Okay. I think Dalton Rushing thought himself that it was a low light because you saw how long he was on the ground after that and how frustrated he was with himself afterwards.
He took a bump, though. Yeah,
he took an awkward.
Yeah.
But he went to that dugout and basically threw his stuff against the wall. He was frustrated with himself, so he knew it was a bad move.
Can I read you a sentence?
Shoot. Yeah.
So this is Alden Gonzalez's piece from ESPN.com, which I think speaks to this. It's a long sentence. Bear with me. It's the last 9 words that really make it art.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Dodgers had runners on first and second with none out, and the score tied at 5 in the top of the 6th inning, when Shohei Ohtani hit a low line drive up the middle. Neto shaded almost behind second base, caught it, immediately stepped on second to double up Miguel Rojas, who froze on contact, then fired to first base to get Dalton Rushing. Here it comes. The rookie catcher who seemed perplexed by the development.
Okay. That's a nice way of saying bonehead.
Rookie perplexed is the chef's kiss right there. That's good work by Alden right there for saying exactly what happened without being gratuitous and cruel.
Wow.
The rookies seem perplexed at the development. There's nowhere to go.
Nowhere. And that was the game right there.
That
was your moment right there.
It could have been. It was incredibly unlucky for the Dodgers to have first and second, nobody out with their three best guys coming up, or at least three of their potentially best guys. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, and it ends right there.
At the very least, you take the lead. At the very least, you take the lead.
I don't gamble like that, but I would imagine the live odds at that point were moving in the Dodgers' favor significantly.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, and again, what's so weird about it is, and the Angels are doing all the little stuff in this series that are winning them games, and the Dodgers are not.
Yeah.
The Angels don't have as many good players as the Dodgers do. They don't have the record that the Dodgers do. But for these last couple of games, the Angels have been the better baseball team, clearly. Like, clearly. They just do the stuff that needs to get done inning by inning better than the Dodgers did for 2 nights in a row.
Do you have any idea why that would be? The underdog always works harder than the favor?
I don't have a good working theory for it. I was talking with BC during the break, and I asked him, I'm like, hey, dude, is this just who they are? And he said, it just looks like they don't care. And I said to him, I hope that's what it is.
Okay.
Because at least at that point, it's like sometime maybe they'll, hey, guys, today I care. Okay.
Well,
maybe.
But I want to say this. I want to reintroduce. Don't be gun shy to criticize Doc.
What is he doing wrong?
Well, I mean, when you start talking about bad baseball and you're not doing the little things, if you're not pointing to a specific player that keeps messing up, then usually you talk about the manager.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like Dave is so far off of the target of.
I don't think that the mistakes they're making are strategic. The manager is in charge of strategy.
Yes.
The manager is
in charge of playing well?
That's more the developmental system, the minor league system. It's not like he's forgetting to remind them to freeze on a line drive. That's not his job. These guys are professionals. They need to know how to run the bases. This is something that these are mental mistakes of the players in the moment.
So that's not his job.
The job that I think you could criticize him for at this point is why is Michael Conforto still in the lineup on a regular basis?
Okay.
That is a part of pull him off of the lineup. That is a area that you can complain.
Mookie not being in the right spot for
perhaps
a cutoff.
That too.
Or this.
That is putting Mookie in a position where he is inexperienced and just doesn't know any better. But it's still a huge mistake. Like that play, the play that you're talking about. Ball down in the left field corner. Conforto runs over to pick it up. It's a clean double, right? The ball's down the line. The first runner's coming in no matter what. The second guy, we might have a play on.
You're getting two.
So Conforto makes a throw, pretty good throw, that Muncy has to act as the cutoff guy, like behind the outfield dirt. Like usually the third baseman is the cutoff guy if it's a short one to left field where he's in the middle of the grass, not out on the outfield grass.
Right.
Mookie needs to be out there. And he wasn't even close to it. Mookie was shaded towards second base. Like he was just, Karros called him out in the moment. He's like, hey, Mookie's not in the right spot, right? And he wasn't.
Right.
And it was just one of those, I don't know if that's a mental error on Mookie's part. I don't know if that's an error of inexperience where he just hadn't experienced that in real time before. Maybe. Yeah, but that's an error of inexperience at best. So I don't think that's Dave Roberts' fault. It may be the Dodgers' collectively fault for putting him at shortstop to begin with.
If you're a bad base running team and you make a lot of mistakes in the field, that's not a poor reflection on the manager?
No. It's a reflection on the coaches. It's a reflection on the minor league system. It's a reflection on their developmental system. Dave Roberts isn't out there telling these guys how to field ground balls or where to stand. He's the manager of the team, how to construct the roster, when to take guys in, when to put guys out, when to make pitching changes.
Or, hey, we need to do this crap better.
That he could do.
That's what I mean.
He could yell at him.
We need to be better at this.
Yeah, he could yell at him.
We can't keep making these stupid mistakes.
You going to bench Mookie Betts?
No. You can't bench people in baseball for the most part. But, I mean, I just would think that when you're making this many mistakes,
the manager,
usually your coach or whoever's in charge.
In the major leagues, those guys get criticized for strategic errors, not for players making boneheaded plays.
So it's on the players, basically.
I think
players
it's
to get better.
98% on the players to do better.
So we're back to square one. Who in that clubhouse can grab this team by the neck and say we need to play better?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're still looking.
Yeah.
And, okay, so one more thing. And this is not me just being this guy. But it's when we talk about the NBA, we say sometimes, I hate it when the players are too friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we got Freddie Freeman who smiles at everyone. You know what I mean?
I do.
So and when you have a team that's playing this poorly, I wish stop smiling, start frowning, and fix this nonsense.
Yeah, you know what I don't like hearing, and this is not a Freddie thing. This is a collective Dodger thing.
Yeah.
We're not really looking at the scoreboard. There's still a lot of time left. We're going to figure it out. We just need to play better. We can't worry about the Padres. We can't worry. It's like, guys, stop. Just play better.
Yes.
I don't want to hear the platitudes. I don't want to hear the boilerplate quotes about just lock in, focus, play harder, eliminate mental mistakes. That a guy coming in and strike, guys strike out. Guys hit into double plays.
Understand that.
Running the bases poorly, not being lined up for a cut. The other one, like Mookie made another one, and again, I don't think it's a mistake of inexperience. The man is an outfielder, okay? The man has won 6 Gold Gloves in the outfield. The feed on, it probably wouldn't have been a double play. I'm almost certain it wouldn't have been, but that high chopper where he fields it and he feeds the ball, I think Rojas was at second at this point, and he underhands the ball to him. Dude, that has to be an overhand throw on a line. That an easy out at second base was a bang play because he threw this cotton candy lob to say, like, and again, that's just inexperience. That's not knowing I got to fire this.
That's a mistake you see a lot earlier than that.
And again, the cutoff and that there's not an error in the scorebook. He didn't make but it's like, boy, oh boy, we're living dangerously here over and over again. That run at home, it was close with the wrong cutoff. With the right cutoff, I think he's out by a half a step instead of safe by half a step. Just a lot of little stuff.
That might be the epitaph of this team right there. If you had to sum it up, if it goes the way we think it's going to go, if you don't sew this up, that right there just described this entire year.
I do think they will get better at that by the time we get to the end of the line. What I'm not sure is going to improve is their bullpen. They ask so much out of it so early. Those guys look really tired, really spent, and the guys that are coming back, unless they all hit, they're going to be a guy or two short.
You're going to have to go longer with your starters. Okay, you're going to have some miracles up front.
Yeah.
Remember the way the Angels started?
Last night?
No, the start of the year, all 5 guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to end the year kind of like that.
Yeah.
That you're going to have,
but
it's
they're
miracle time.
They're not going to pitch 8 or 9 innings. At best case scenario, you're going to get a steady diet of 6, maybe an occasional 7. 6 innings, you still got to cover 3 every single night.
I didn't think you'd be able to bullpen it to a World Series, and you did it.
Yeah,
so you might need to have more out of your starters.
Well, maybe. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. We'll be broadcasting. We'll talk about all this again tomorrow, 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont. Dodger All-Star catcher, World Series champion, 2-time World Series champion Will Smith will be there for the biggest autograph signing yet. Oral, our pal, will be there. Special guests, Kirsten Watson, Steven Nelson, giveaways, the unbelievable art of Dave Hobrecht. Get your tickets right now, legendsattic.com. That is tomorrow. Do not miss it. Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics. Hot and Cold's coming up next.
That is going to be my new theme of the day, by the way, Travis. Freeze on contact. I'm going to say that. Freeze on contact. Hey, it's D4 here. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. Why get stuck in traffic when you can be at the best casino resort in Southern California in less than 1 hour? Pechanga gives guests all the amenities they expect of a world-class resort, exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, and golf, and let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement, like you said, freeze on contact. The immense casino floor, the 1,100 hotel rooms and suites, the spa, the golf course, 20 bars and restaurants. You can do a bar crawl. You can go to a different restaurant every day. And so much more make Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. You have to see this. It's an oasis. It's perfect. Come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today have voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Whether your idea of entertainment is lounging poolside, that's what I love to do, just hang out at the pool all day with a robe on, or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation or for more information. You can also follow them on Instagram at Pechanga Casino for up-to-the-minute news and information, and I'll be hanging around the pool.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3-NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173. 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean-out and camera inspection.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com.
Gain a global perspective and specialized skills that many of today's top employers are seeking with an MBA from University of Maryland Global Campus. Study online and complete your degree in just 16 months for about $21K. Choose from MBA specializations in global business, marketing, HR, finance, and more. No application fee if you apply by September 3rd. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show on ESPN LA.
It's time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold.
You're as cold as ice. Thanks to our friends at NextGen. NextGen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing of SoCal sports fans.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com.
Time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold. Thanks to NextGen. Right now.
Hi.
Aloha. Ohio.
All right.
Was that right? Yeah, that was right.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
What's hot for Emily? Only specifically, I'm 24 years late to this, but I watched Donnie Darko for the first time yesterday, and my entire brain chemistry has been rewired. I was just like blown away by this movie. Not only is it like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood come to life, where like every other person is like, whoa, that's a famous person before they were famous. Whoa, whoa. There's that. There's that. This there. But it's also, it's super dark, but it's like the dark side of these like high school movies. It's like the Heathers of that era. and I've been listening to this podcast that's talking about like the early 2000s, like the George W. Bush era movies, and like how the politics at the time were influenced into the movie making. Donnie Darko came out October 2001. And if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil a little bit of it for you. It's hard to spoil because the plot is all over the place. But at one point in time, an engine falls onto a house in the suburbs, like a plane engine. And it's what is the initiating action for this entire movie. It came out a month after September 11th. And so it's the ennui of like that time period, the ennui of
that word,
like high schoolness.
Yeah.
And the podcast I listened to, he's doing like double features of like things to watch together and kind of compare what they were thinking about the world at the time. And it did Bring It On, the cheerleading movie, and Donnie Darko, which honestly, it was such a good pairing because it's the pre and post 9/11 view of the world. It's like all this optimism, and then ennui. Life's coming to an end.
I never saw Donnie Darko.
Don't.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to see it, DeMarco?
It's one of those movies. What was I talking about? It's a movie called Akira. The what do you call that? Japanese animation.
Anime.
Akira. I've only seen it once because it scars you. Same thing with Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies you only need to see once.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you don't need to see it.
It really does mess with your concept of time, who I am in this world, like what I can have an influence over.
Nothing. I already know that.
But that's actually not what the movie's about. It's both that you have agency, and it has time travel, and like it's a really good movie. I don't think you'd like it, Travis.
Maybe I'm experiencing ennui right now, and I'm just like, it's whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen.
But I am going to write a blog post about the movies that I watched this past week, and I'm going to have a long one about Donnie Darko and Weapons. And honestly, Weapons and Donnie Darko are a very good double feature if you like both of these.
Is Weapons like Donnie Darko, or Donnie Darko like Weapons? Kind of the same?
It's very, yeah, it's the same. So I would describe Weapons as a school shooter movie without the shooting. So it's like 17 kids are disappeared in one time, and then it's all gone. So
that's why I go to the theater.
And I would say Donnie Darko is like a school shooting movie without
Bring
the
back
shooting.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
come on.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
These are things that happen. Whatever.
I understand. I understand.
All right.
What's
so,
cold?
Donnie Darko is great. What's cold is I'm just going to be lazy right now, and I'm going to play Mad Dog going off about the Mets celebrating Pete Alonso. This is a long clip, so stay with me. It's 2.5 minutes, but I want to play it for you because Mad Dog goes off.
I cannot believe the big deal people are making about Pete Alonso being the franchise record holder now for home runs. He passed Darryl Strawberry last night. Nobody in Metville that I know, and I know a lot of Met fans, after a stretch where they've lost 11 of 12 and have allowed the Phillies to bury them in the NL East. Now we're going to make big deal about Alonso's home run, and I love Gary Cohen. Did you hear this call? This is a little over the top. Can we play it, please? Can we play it? Can we play it?
Yeah, we're playing it.
Pete drives one to deep right center field, headed back toward the wall. It's out of here! Out of here! Pete Alonso stands alone! The polar bear on his own private iceberg. Pete Alonso, the most prolific home run hitter in New York Mets history.
You can't even tell me what the home run record was before this nonsense. This is ridiculous. And by the way, if the Mets love Alonso so much, why did they pay him in the offseason, for crying out loud? He was a free agent. They didn't want to pay him a nickel. He bounced around all over the place, and then he came back basically with his hat out. Please sign me. And then you saw what the Mets are doing tonight. This is a team that hasn't won in weeks. And this is the home runs. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Hojo! This is not the Yankees with Garrick and Ruth. I mean, this is the 254 homers. I mean, that number is ridiculously low. And the Mets are known by J.C. Morton in 1969. Furthermore, did you see what the Mets are doing tonight? Can somebody put this on the board, Sam? Now when I ask for it, for crying out loud. Put this on the board. Look at what we don't have. You know what the Mets are doing tonight?
He's wearing the dog.
You know what they're doing tonight? They put out a release late last night. Make sure if you go to the ballpark tonight, you get to your seats early for a special presentation with Pete Alonso. What? That's in August. You chill by 6 games. Nobody cares, the Met fan, about some stupid home run record who the Mets themselves wanted nothing to do with last year. They didn't want to re-sign him, for crying out loud.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It was, and I love Gary. I hate to do that. Ice polar bear and an iceberg? I mean, really now? That 250, this is not Henry Aaron against Al Downing.
Wow. This is the guy you want to bring when you're trying to buy a car. This is the guy you send in there. Oh, my God. And I dare you to say, detect the lie in any of that.
Well, all of it.
All of it was a lie?
I mean,
they didn't care. He's right.
Who didn't care?
Who knew of the Mets record before this?
I didn't know it, but when a guy sets a record, he turned me around, and like halfway through that, I'm like, all right, enough already. And then it became awesome because he was just in this fever pitch.
What was the connecting thing he said? And furthermore.
You're
furthermore.
Right. The furthermore was, now we're talking.
Yes.
That I could appreciate a great meltdown as much as the next guy, but it is weird that the Mets have been around as long as they have, and that's the grand total home run leader.
254.
It seems oddly low.
Yes, and it's Darryl Strawberry. He broke that record, 254 home runs.
No one wants to stick around the Mets long enough.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been that mad about anything in my entire life.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. I'm sure I'm sure it's Dodger related.
Yeah.
Yes. But I want to bring it up because you'll eat another donut.
Yeah.
I do think. I mean, I guess this point is like, you're so far behind. Why you celebrate?
They're not that far behind.
You have to celebrate something too. It's a record for your team.
That's the other thing. It's like if the Atlanta Braves. Where are the Atlanta Braves? The Atlanta Braves are where did the Atlanta Braves live? The Atlanta Braves are 19 games out of first place. Sure, maybe we tamp it down a little bit, but they're only 5 games back. It's not like it's over. They're very much in the middle of it.
If the Rockies had a season high in home runs for one guy, but they still have the record that they have, would they be able to celebrate this
because
guy?
they're so far out of it. It's the only thing that you have to hang your hat on. It was very funny. He is
hilarious.
A very funny, very talented, and you're right. The furthermore is what kind of turned me around. Like, okay, now we're doing some good stuff.
Play my sound. Play it.
Get it up there when I asked for it.
Oh,
that
my gosh.
That was pretty good. Who's Hot, Who's Cold is brought to you by NextGen, the official AC Heat and Plumbing Company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, 833-3-NEXGEN, or nextgenairandplumbing.com. The dump is coming up next.
College football is back, and the Coliseum is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football, with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on!
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you're injured in an accident, you got to call my guy Jacob. Why? Because his team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. He's been handling cases since the 90s. The consultation is free. He'll deal with the insurance company on your behalf, and you only pay Jacob if he wins. He's got the reputation and the clout to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
I will love him and keep him and call him George. I don't care what you say.
Love him and keep him and call him George.
You ever heard that before? I would love him and keep him and call him George.
Oh.
I think it was an elephant with a mouse or something like that.
That's not of mice and men.
That's not of mice. It might be. It's the same thing.
Yeah, same idea.
But I am coveting Willie Lampkin IV.
My parents say.
Yeah?
What'd your parents say?
I will love him and keep him and call him George. So they called me. Come on, guys.
I never put that together until right now. See? Yes.
I like when Travis just goes, oh.
Yes, right.
Well, you know what it is? It's more
delivery.
It's more from a Looney Tunes thing.
Yes,
I just pulled it up.
I will love him and keep him and call him George.
It's like a Yeti-looking thing.
Yes, there you go. Yes.
It's disappointment in myself, Jorge.
Why? Because you guys didn't catch it?
No, that I don't see it coming.
Oh.
When you hit me with it, I'm like, I should have known that's where he was going with this.
When you deliver the punchline, it's great. But I would love to see Willie Lampkin again at center. 5'11", 290, and like I said, I could admit when I was wrong. There's no way I thought you can have a center or a guard that size, and he can be effective in the National Football League.
You think he's going to make the team?
All this dude did was lead the team in pancakes, and I'm talking legit pancakes.
Yeah.
Like grabbed a hold of you, drove you backwards against your will, and dumped you on the back of your head.
Does he make the team?
We'll see. Like I want to see it again.
Yeah.
It could have been Dallas. I'm not sure what to make of Dallas. Dallas has some work to do. They did not look very good week one.
No, they didn't.
So let's see what happens against a Harbaugh-led group that is going to be, coming a little bit harder.
Yeah. No, it gives them a lot of flexibility on that offensive line.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, Willie Lampkin is a potential interior offensive lineman for the Rams.
That everyone passed on.
Yeah.
McVay gave him a shot, and all he did was look good.
Sorry, speaking of the Rams as well, just to keep updated with the status of Matthew Stafford, there's no Matthew Stafford as Rams go through the jog through today, so he's not present with the team.
Another day off the calendar, and he's not practicing with the team. At some point, it goes from we're going to be all right to hey, how many games are they going to have to play without him? That it feels like we're getting closer and closer to, all right, he's not going to be ready at the start of the season. We expect him back by week 5, 8, whatever. Like it just feels like we're headed in that direction.
And one thing, that morale I kept talking about, morale has never been higher, and he's a big part of it, but he's not the only thing. There are some positives to this team, even without Matthew Stafford at quarterback, in case that happens.
Today in 2016, the New York Yankees had a pair of rookies, Tyler Austin and some guy named Aaron Judge, hit back-to-back home runs in their first major league plate appearances in an 8-4 win over the Tampa Bay Rays at Yankee Stadium back in 2016. Aaron Judge is going to the Hall of Fame, right? That's happening. He's one of those guys. But you said something last year, DeMarco, that has just lived in my brain ever since. The mistake he made in the outfield and the way that he played in the World Series, and generally speaking, the way that he has played in the postseason. Because I'm not a Yankee fan, I don't live and breathe with Yankees, success like that.
Yeah.
That may be the defining moment of his career, unless he can go win the World Series and play well in it. That is really remarkable, because he is. If Shohei Ohtani weren't walking the earth, Aaron Judge would be the guy we're talking about all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
How many dingers does he have this year? Do you
He's
know?
missed a lot of time this year, but I'd have to look. I bet it's 30
He's
something.
up there.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm having fun with you. So think of 5 of his home runs.
Uh-huh.
He has 38 home runs this year.
38 home ruwas this year, and was a monster last year.
Yeah,
When you
MVP.
close your eyes, what's the first thing you see?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was a really ugly drop, and on the heels of a really ugly postseason.
On the biggest stage possible.
Yeah.
To me,
Okay.
I think of him like Lamar Jackson, where he has won multiple MVPs. You could argue that he's the best player in a sport in certain years, maybe besides Ohtani. Kind of like Lamar Jackson. You look at Patrick Mahomes. But their postseason, lack thereof, until they get it, is all we're going to think about.
Kershaw. Your postseason.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really the difference is Kershaw has been on the World Series winning team twice and
Right.
been to the World Series 4 times. He's been there once, just once, and was terrible. That is not even like he's even behind Kershaw.
You got to
in the
go
pecking
exercise that demon in the postseason, and it's the same thing. You got to win, because we're not New York, and I agree. But my lasting image of him is dropping that fly ball in the outfield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
It's like Odell Beckham Jr. You made the biggest catch of your life on the biggest stage. We will never forget it. Your career will be inflated because of it. You dropped one on the biggest stage in your sport.
Cuts both ways.
Yes.
Do it in New York, and you're a hero forever. Do it in New York, and we're never going to forget.
Boom.
Yeah, it's both of those things. As mentioned earlier, 1982, Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out. 1997 on this day. Still going, by the way, which is pretty remarkable. Something that started in 1997 is still going. South Park premiere.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never thought it'd last this long. Huh?
Yeah. I think those guys got a new deal, too.
They
Did
just
they really?
did.
Yeah, they got like
Big time.
$300 million for like 10 episodes over 3 years.
Yep.
Going down the South Park, going to have myself a
Do you watch it a lot?
I used to religiously.
Yeah.
And then I kind of grew up, I guess.
I don't see it very often,
Yeah.
but when I see it, I almost always like it.
I specifically watched the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
after
yeah.
the merger and everything else. They're funny.
It is.
And it's they don't pull punches. It's just
At all.
It's good. It's good.
Sometimes I'm like, I know what you're trying to do, guys, but I think you're causing more damage than you think.
Now, I haven't seen every episode, obviously, since 97, but like
Yes.
I have seen every episode of The Simpsons since 1989, and you will not find a bigger fan of The Simpsons than me. I love them. I love them. There are a bunch of bad episodes. But I've been on the air for 35 years, so
Yeah.
there's going to be some bad
duds. Yeah.
And again, I haven't seen all the South Park, but of the South Park I've seen, pretty good.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It makes you laugh. It makes you think, too.
Tropic Thunder was in theaters today in 2008.
What'd you think?
I thought it was very funny.
Okay. I thought this is what separated Robert Downey Jr. from every actor. Because, man, you got to have guts to do that. You got to be able to pull that thing off.
Okay, I agree.
You better land that freaking plane.
Agreed.
Yes.
I totally agree.
Bro.
But the fact that they're making fun of that, is that make it a little
I
easier?
got the joke.
Yeah.
But either way, you're still doing that.
Yes.
You better land that freaking plane.
100%.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Not only did he nailed it, he nailed
like,
it.
if we're doing it to make fun of the fact that people did it.
I get it.
Yeah.
But even
You're
if you're
right.
doing it, you better freaking
Put
nail
it
it.
this way. If somebody said to me, we're going to do, it's the perfect script, you're the perfect person for it, I'm like, you want me to do what?
Yeah, you got to go in blackface.
No. No.
I mean, there's certain episodes of like 30 Rock that have been scrubbed because they did that, both black and white face.
Yes.
And so they eliminated those episodes off. Same for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They have one episode where they do it.
It's
that's gutsy, and you did it, and it was funny. It was funny.
Some people like Ted Danson, where people just kind of forget.
Well, look, you stick around long enough, most things will fade. Some take longer than others, but yeah, he did. You're right.
Did you remember that Matthew McConaughey is in that movie?
No.
Right. See, that movie was so good.
What character does he play?
He played the agent. He played Ben Stiller's agent. I got the TiVo.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Because I know Tom Cruise is like in a fat suit in that movie.
There was so much,
Yeah.
and it was so funny that you almost forget everyone that was in that movie.
Ooh, a couple of good national days today. We could put these two things together and have a little bit of a party. National Prosecco and Filet Mignon Day.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Right?
Sounds good.
Do you like a filet?
I do like a filet.
Yeah.
I told you I usually go for the ribeye.
Yeah.
But I'm of the age where fillets are starting to come back into my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fillets, they're so lean.
Yep.
But they're tender.
Yeah.
Very tender.
I can't justify the ribeye anymore.
Yeah.
Do you do the pretentious thing where you correct people if people say, oh, it's champagne? Actually, no, it's Prosecco, but unless it comes from the Champagne region of France.
I understand that champagne has to come from the Champagne region of France and that Prosecco is an Italian sparkling wine, but I don't care. It's all bubbles.
I want bubble alcohol. Right.
It's a Bellini. It's not a mimosa.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I don't give a damn. I like them both.
Yeah. The thing about, I would say my favorite, breakfast drink of choice, alcoholic drink of choice is probably a mimosa. I don't go
great.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like tomato juice.
I like a Bloody Mary, but I love a mimosa. I love a Bellini. They're terrific.
I can do a mimosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not a Bellini fan with the
No.
peach puree?
No,
No?
mimosa. What's
Okay.
the other one? What's the Michelada?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
got the tomato sauce. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm
How
still
about a
trying.
French 75.
What's that?
Doesn't that have
Gin and
Prosecco?
champagne.
Yeah.
A French 75 is gin and champagne.
Do you like gin?
I do like gin.
Then you will like this.
Gin and champagne.
Yeah.
With lemon juice,
And lemon
right?
juice.
Yeah.
With lemon juice.
Yeah.
And it's a French. Okay.
French 75.
How do you guys come up with this stuff?
I read the menu.
Oh my God, a French
It is
75.
a popular breakfast drink.
And it's an old drink. It's
Yeah.
been around for a long time.
You would know.
It's actually kind of like it predates us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been around a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barely.
So, wait, one thing. You guys peruse the drink menu?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I usually look for the drink I order. If it's there, I get it.
Sometimes I know exactly. I want my Hendrix Martini up with 2 olives.
Yes,
I know exactly what I
got
want.
my drink.
But every once in a while, I'll go in there going, what am I looking for today?
You just look,
and then you look
okay.
at the menu and
Or do they have a special? That's like their thing.
Okay, tell me the special.
I
right.
will drink a fruity drink in the summer too.
Yes.
Like something with a piece of fruit stuck on the top. It's
Having fun with it. Okay, but I've never perused the drink menu.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should from
Like,
now on.
if
the
there's-
cocktail menu?
Oh,
I love the
never.
cocktail
Me too.
menu. Oh, I'd like to see what they're working on.
Let me try that.
If you have like a cucumber mint like margarita, I'm going to try that. If you
Yeah.
have a pineapple habanero margarita, I'm
I'm
gonna
like
try
all
that.
in. Yeah, let me, because they put a lot of time into crafting those drinks. Like I go to a place called the Accomplice Bar over on the west side, and they've got a full menu. All the bartenders actually formulate
They
their
craft
own
their-
drinks.
yeah. Oh,
So
wow.
there's probably a 20 drink specialty cocktail menu, and there is some great stuff on there.
Yeah. Treat yourself.
Seriously,
I will.
do
From
it.
now on,
Do
I
it.
will.
Yeah.
Usually I just order my drink, but now I will.
Yeah,
I'll,
look at
I'll
the
peruse.
cocktail menu.
When
I'll
I go
peruse.
into certain places, I know I want my martini. Before I even get in the car, I know I'm getting my martini. But other times you come to, it's like,
let me check.
What am I feeling today?
And a filet.
Especially when it's a day drinking situation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All day. Yeah.
Day drinking is dangerous.
Yes,
oh,
it is.
that looks good.
Yes,
and
it
now
is.
you're trying different things.
Yeah,
like
because day drinking, you know what it leads to?
night drinking.
Night drinking.
Well, like they say, you can't be drunk all day if you don't drink in the morning.
Exactly.
Dang right.
Supercross Talk coming up next.
Mason and Ireland.
Can you do a cartwheel, John, if you were pressed?
I used to be able to, but I haven't done it in so long.
I've not done a cartwheel in a really
do
long
one?
time. I'm sure I can.
The biggest show on the radio, weekdays at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa. I love it when Mason comes in because I am no longer the old guy in the room.
Hey, I'm older than he is.
That's what I'm saying. I love it when you guys both walk into the room.
This time of year, Ireland's got 2 years on
There
me.
you go.
How about this? You guys stay out of it.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest guy in the room.
There
That
you
doesn't
go.
happen very often.
I was going to say, when's the last time that happened?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
has
we-
been a minute.
As a baseball announcer would say, you're a youngster.
You're a
That's
youngster.
right.
A youngster.
Right.
So we,
Well, at
Travis
least
and
one
I,
baseball announcer.
have determined that Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Yep.
is the best high school movie ever made.
All right, couple of facts about
Yes.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It was originally done as an ABC movie of the week. Stu Nahan was in this movie.
Yep.
And he told me once that he was told it was going to be a movie for TV. And then they realized, oh, this is really, really good. And then they got Sean Penn. And then they got, a couple of big names. And then they made a motion picture out of it. And I think it still holds up today.
I don't think you can put it out today.
You don't
can't
think
put-
so?
You
I
can't
haven't
put
seen
that
it in a
movie out
long
today.
time. Is there stuff?
Oh my God!
Really?
Yes,
There's
yeah.
stuff
You'd be
that-
arrested for it now.
It's funny, and funny is funny, and it's especially funny by the sensibilities of the early 1980s.
Yes,
but there's some stuff in it, and like when I run into it on Netflix or whatever, I'll watch it. It's still incredibly funny, but
and it's still airing.
DeMarco, I'm trying to figure out what you'd be worried about today. What plot line?
So remember, what's your? We said you were Brad Hamilton.
Yeah.
Remember Brad Hamilton's sister? She was 15
Stacey.
years old.
Yeah.
Stacey Hamilton. Remember
and,
that whole
and Ron Johnson from the stereo store
was
took
not
her in
15.
the dugout.
Right.
Was 30.
And was not 15.
Okay.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
you're right.
and played for laughs.
Right.
But
yeah,
you could, if you ran Mason and I always argue, is it okay to go back and cut movies that have been made? And we both think it's not.
I agree with you.
But if you just made her 18, game on.
I guess you could.
Yeah. But part of it is that she was new to high school. She was inexperienced. She was finding her way.
Right.
Like that was
That's part of the
storyline.
But you know what I would do with all of these movies is I would, at the beginning, just say, made in 1981.
Yeah. Look,
right.
Because it's by those, by
Yes.
1981 standards, this is what went through. And if you put it into a historical context, you're like, oh, yeah, in 81, that was okay.
You know who does exactly that? Is a bunch of stuff that's on Disney Plus.
Oh, really?
Like if you turn on certain things on Disney Plus, that before it runs, it will say this movie was made in this year. There were some things that were okay then, and I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, right.
That are not now. We are fully aware they are not okay now, but this was how the movie was made when it was made.
Then
Run
you
a
can
disclaimer.
look at it in context.
Yeah.
In context of the time it was made.
Okay.
It's still, like, Fast Times is still available on Netflix.
It's on Peacock at the moment.
There it is. It's out there.
Yeah.
So, Mace, if that works for movies, and I agree with you,
Yeah.
it does. Why won't you apply the same standard to baseball? In other words, in the 2000s, everybody was using PEDs. And so now none of those guys are in the hall. And
although everyone was not proven to use it.
Not everyone.
But there are guys in the hall that were in the Mitchell report.
Right. I tend to agree with John on this, that I've changed my opinion. I was a no way, no how. Those
right.
To, you know what? It felt like the majority of people were.
Right.
There are definitely people that got in that were.
Sure.
That
somebody got in.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
You
Although
know?
here's what I'll say about that. I think the baseball writers are a democracy. Now, I would not put them on my ballot. Other people have revised their opinion and would. Like, for example, don't you think Pete Rose will make the Hall of Fame?
No question.
This year.
Is it this year?
Yeah,
Oh, he
this
should have
year.
been in a long
He's
time ago.
eligible this year now that the ban has been lifted. some baseball writers will say, nah, he gambled, and they won't vote for him, but everybody else will. See, I think that you find a common sort of view of it by sampling a large number of people.
The younger writers, like even Buster Olney, who's not necessarily younger, but he's younger than us, he's now in favor of putting all the steroid guys in with the explanation that they were in that era, and they just what Trav, what you were saying with the movie, the Disney Plus movies. You would just preface it by saying the greatest hitter of the steroid era, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame.
Of course he should.
He's the world's biggest jerk.
I wouldn't vote for him.
You wouldn't vote for him?
But I wouldn't vote for him.
Here's the thing that I've always thought about Bonds or any of this stuff is the halls of fame are there to tell the history of the sport, right? To tell you this is our game and these are the biggest stories in the game, the best players have ever done it. That doesn't mean they're all good guys. It's not you should aspire to be like this guy. It's this guy was a great player. Here's his story.
So let me ask you this.
Put it in.
Just
tell the story.
Is the bat that Barry Bonds used to hit the record-breaking home run in the Hall of Fame? Isn't all of his stuff
I think so.
in the Hall of Fame?
It's just the record.
It's just him.
Yeah.
It's not all the stuff that
Is
goes
Sammy
on with
Sosa's corked bat in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, right. They should put that in.
That was great. You know what we were talking about the other day? I forget how we got
the
on
days
this,
of
Marco.
corking bats. That was old school.
Remember Joe Necro?
Oh, sure.
Right? So Joe Necro. How did we get on this,
Gaylord
DeMarco?
Perry.
We're talking about Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord
That's
Perry.
what it was. And remember when they came out to visit Joe Necro's pitcher for the Angels at the time, and they came out, so they thought he was scuffing the baseball.
Is this a nail file
He had
thing?
the nail file in his back pocket, and when they went to check his pockets, he tried to throw the nail file far away, and the
so
umpire
funny.
goes, what the
was
hell
that?
just
What was that?
happened?
Yeah,
Yes.
nail
Oh my God.
file in your pocket.
We need
I
to bring
believe
that back.
would constitute picking up the baseball.
And I think the umpire, I may be getting this wrong, but I think the umpire was Dave Pallone. Was Dave Pallone the ump mace that came out later as gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was the ump, and he has this kind of Jack Benny look on his face, like,
What?
You tried to pull a
After
fast
he threw
one
it, he
on
tried to pick it up. Like, forget that.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to the Gaylord Perry and Joe Necros of
don't
baseball? We
know.
didn't bring more of that back.
No,
Yes.
yeah, we did.
More
we do.
spitballers.
Well, you know what
Crazy.
replaced it, Trav? I mean, as a pitcher,
Spider
tack.
tack. Yeah,
I
but-
mean, like Garrett Cole was spinning the ball at a rate nobody's ever been able to spin it at.
Let me ask you a question about spider tack. So I read a big article. You know, we've got so many arm injuries in Major League Baseball. And one article I read speculated that the elimination of spider tack has played a role in that because now guys need to grip the baseball harder and break off curveballs and sliders and sweepers and all that stuff. Do you think that's true?
I think it's certainly possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That if I have to squeeze something as hard as I can to get, I'm making up numbers here.
Yeah.
If I need 10,000 RPM on this pitch to get
Right.
it to do what I want, and I can do it with 85% effort with spider tack, or I have to do 100% effort without, makes sense to me.
Bring back
You know
the
what's always
spider tack.
interesting to me, DeMarco, is that the difference between NFL fans and Major League Baseball fans. If a guy in Major League Baseball gets caught using steroids, he's like banned.
We got
He's
long memories.
Yeah. If my favorite football player gets suspended for PEDs, my first question is, when's he eligible to
How many
come
moves
back?
till he comes back?
Because if you're threatening records, it's different.
I agree with you.
Yeah, if you're threatening a record, like if the average baseball player not threatening a record tested positive, you'd be like, when's he coming back? But if you're threatening to break Babe Ruth's
Maybe
records,
that's true.
it's different.
I think that's exactly right. And I'm not trying to put
Because that
anybody
raises
on the spot.
the stakes.
Let me ask you this. When Barry Bonds was closing in on Hank Aaron, we knew 755. Like, it's just it's a number baseball fans and even sports fans are able to identify. When Pete Rose was chasing the record, we knew 4192. Like, we knew these numbers. Does anybody in here know the record for most rushing yards by the number?
No.
By the number, no.
Does anybody know the number? Like, John, I'll put you on the spot a little bit. Do you know how many points LeBron James has total in his career now?
I couldn't give you the exact number,
Something
but I had
like
it in
53,000, right?
I had it in a
54,000?
game of games, and so I know that it's in the neighborhood of 45,000.
But it's not like the magic number.
But in baseball,
Not
we knew
755.
the numbers.
right.
So when they got closer to these numbers that we had committed to memory, it felt offensive.
Yeah.
Whereas with football and basketball and hockey and these other numbers, it's like we know that this guy's got the most goals or the most points, but we don't know the number.
So the weird thing about the steroid thing was that despite the fact that I suspected I still watched remember they cut away to those games, those Bonds games and those Sosa games, and I was completely wrapped up in it, and now I'm like, just erase all that.
But
it was awesome.
I'm shocked by your stance. Because Bonds used, that's a no.
Yes, correct.
I never would have thought that about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying my opinion is like the opinion. I'm just saying if I had a ballot, I would not put them on there.
John, are you on the opposite side of that?
Yes. I put them all in.
I would have flopped them.
Yeah.
Not knowing. I would have said that you would let him in and John would say no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, no, this is like an ongoing.
How do you tell the history of baseball and not talk about Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds?
You don't.
You can't. It's
that's why that's why it's hypocritical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of it is,
Ty Cobb's in the Hall of Fame. He killed a guy.
I know this is not fair, but I had run-ins with both of those guys.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds and Roger.
Means you were doing your job.
Yeah, they were both jerks. Bonds, I was like a kid reporter from the mighty 690, and they sent me over to Padres Giants, and they said, make sure you get Barry Bonds. So I go over to Barry Bonds and Will Clark. And I say,
there's
a couple of winners.
Barry, do you have a minute sometime in the next few days to talk to me for just a brief And Barry looked at Will said, I don't hear anything, Will. Do you hear anything? Oh. No, I don't hear anything. I'm like, what jerks? And then the Roger Clemens one was the year I did the All-Star game. Vince Scully was the play-by-play guy. I've probably told this story before.
Keep going.
And Roger was having that first year in Toronto, where I think he went 21-6 or something like that. He was unbelievable. So he was at the All-Star game, and I was interviewing the players between innings. So when they left the game, I would interview them. So Roger Clemens comes in, and, BS, All-Star game, isn't this cool, all that stuff. And I said, any thoughts of going back to Fenway Park? His first game back after the All-Star break was at Fenway. Any thoughts about going back to Fenway Park? Why would you ask me a question like that? Why would you ask me that? And you can hear the door slam. And then I said, well, Vin, apparently Roger Clemens did not like the question. He said, I thought it was a magnificent question, and it had to be asked. And I thought
Vin had your back.
I had the seal of approval from Vin. Wow. I think it's a good question, but Clemens, what an a-hole.
Why would that make you mad?
If Will Clark and Barry Bonds are upset with you, it means you did something.
Yeah,
Will
Clark was awful.
I have a Will Clark.
Yeah.
Make it very quick. I called him one time when I was producing for Jim.
Mm-hmm.
I called him and asked him to do it, and he blanketed me on the phone and said, if you can find me in the clubhouse, I'll do it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try to find him in the clubhouse.
Right.
Now it's just
now it's a challenge.
Now it's a challenge, and I'm going to be petty, and I'm going to try to go through this thing. And so I called the ballpark one day, got patched into the clubhouse, and might have told a tall tale or two along the way about how he had agreed to do this. So I got a clubby to pick up the phone. They went, and he goes, who's this? And I said, you said if I could get you in the clubhouse, you'd do it. And he kind of goes, all right, this is a bunch of blame, but yeah, I'll do it. And he did do it.
Okay.
And he did do it.
Persistence.
But
I like
some
that.
Colorful stuff along the way. That's Super Crosstalk. We will see you tomorrow.
Are you ready for amazing golf?